I'm Pepito. I'm the dog that produces the show, and now it is live, and I'm a dog. We're live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's news it. I'm Pepito.
Hello, everybody. We're back. It's the news. I'm older. Technically, every time you watch me, I am older. But today, I'm the oldest I've ever been. Or yesterday. I think yesterday was actually the oldest I've ever been. Today, I might be younger. But thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Right at the precipice of an age that you can't deny is middle age. I would argue I've already been there. Exterminator, thank you so much for the 31 months. That's what I'm celebrating, my 31 months of living. Because I didn't really start living until I started streaming, right, Pepito?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't aware of you before I encountered you. So as far as I'm concerned, you were born today.
You've been on the stream a bunch.
I don't remember that. I just met you.
Then how do you already know things about me?
I'm a quick learner. I don't believe in memory in the sense that you humans do. To me, everything happens in a big blast of everything at once. Ah, that's what my life is like. Ah, it's all happening at once. Ah. You know that movie about the blue guy with a penis? That's me, but I don't have powers. And I can't do anything about it.
Whoa! The hype train. Powder? Yeah, he must have meant powder. Alright, well, thank you so much for any birthday subs, any birthday wishes. You don't have to do it, guys, but I do appreciate it. Oh my god. It's not even really my birthday. You don't have to do this, guys.
It's my birthday.
What?
I just was birthed from hell!
Listen up, Jack. Skimmer just Mama Jam 300 shiny tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. Happy birthday, young man. I remember when I was your age, the Spanish-American War was wild.
Yes! All of us love our Spanish War memories! Thank you! I know it's about me and not about Case's birthday, because it's my birthday too.
It's my first day, I think, being either 42 or 60 or something. Oh my god. I can't keep up with this. There's too many things happening.
Steel yourself for the flood of birthday hype for me!
I don't know if you can take credit this one time, hype train. Hey, I know there's a hype train happening, and there's a lot of people to thank, but I just wanted to pop in to wish happy birthday to you as well. And there's a lot of love pouring in right now, and I'm not trying to steal it from you, but you know what's a crazy coincidence? Is today is actually my birthday as well. Crumb, that can't be true. I think you've set a different day as your birthday. It happens. I don't want to make a big thing out of it. I just think it's funny that it happens to be my birthday as well. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you've never brought that, and I've had 2 other birthdays. I've been streaming for almost 3 years. No, I'm not trying to steal anything. It just happens to be, it's Case's day. Because I don't talk about my birthday very often. I kind of don't believe in it. I don't need that much attention, personally. But happy birthday was my main point. Crumb, get the fuck out of here. What did I do? Yeah, you can stay. It's just, I'm saying get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? I guess look, if it's illegal for me to have a birthday, then I just don't, it's fine because I don't do birthdays myself. I don't like to make it that all about me. You know, there's a hype train. For once, I'm gonna request that we talk to the hype train. Okay, oh, that's fine. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, thank you so much for all these subs. This is a crazy amount of subs pouring in.
It's all, I mean, Crumb is trying to make it about him. Other people are trying to make it about them. I just want to emphasize that this is about the hype train, which is currently happening. And that every time there's a hype train, it's my birthday. So I'm going to thank people because it's my birthday. Only I'm allowed to steal Case's birthday. Play me a birthday beat. Yeah! Yeah! Oh my God, we gotta go to the walls finally! Turn up my birthday beat. Pump my birthday beat. Pump it up! A hype train! Born about every single day. Here we go! Xander keeping me alive. Survived for 30 months. Damn, my guy. Who else got these subs? Cause they're pouring them in. 300 bits, that ain't looking too thin. Looking so hot. Hottest in the world. 300 bits from Vescamu. And Apple Dapple, 100-bit Panther cause it's never a hassle. Looking so fly, I call them a boss because they are the mighty Oz. Boss is better than boss. It's like boss with ZZs and sauce. Also Tantran, 20 subs, what the fuck? Man, oh my God, you're propelling me to powers that have yet been unseen. At this rate, you could hit 25, and at 25, maybe I'm permanently alive. I don't even know, but I'll show if you hit 25. Ah!
Stop trying to push the 25 thing. It's chat. He does it as a bit. I know I can be blamed for all the bits around here, but you legitimately don't need to ever hit that.
And they never won't, because they want to see my plan.
What's your plan, possibly? You just leave hell?
Play my birthday beat again. There's still more people to thank. Stop trying to spoil my plan. I got a master plan, and it's to thank every sub that comes in. God damn! Okay, 20, what else is there left to say? That's the Sam Tran. It's fucking nuts. I can't even rap about it, Tam Tran. That's too many subs. Shaggy with the 175. 5 subs, also keeping me so alive. And every single sub that you send, I appreciate. So let me show you how I do it, babe. We got Timmy the Brain with the 1 community gift. Side effect with 5 subs to make me live. Raspy girl, rocking my world. Thanks for the side of 5 subs.
You got it. You have so many words that you've made up just to rhyme on the fly.
Nope. Glope, ope, jope, a dope. A rope, a dope, a flope, a nope, a bope, a bope. Ungie 1, 2, 3 with another 1 sub coming in for me. And I worship this sub cause they're showing me love. Worshipping shadows like a dove.
How are shadows like a dove?
Because they cast shadows. When doves fly over the over the ground, they cast shadows. You can't deny that. Mighty Oz with 5 more subs! Oh! Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Oh! Ah! New noises! What the hell?
What level are we even at? Is this a new...
I think maybe we hit this once before. We're entering the swirling vortex of pain.
It all seems relatively similar. It's just a bunch of energy flopping all over the place.
Yes! We've never been this deep before.
I don't know about that.
Entity, 10 community subs. What are you guys even doing? Keep doing it. Keep it coming.
What just happened to your mouth?
I need some lotion. I'm getting thirsty. It's like spaghetti.
Lotion is not like spaghetti.
It's like a really wet spaghetti. Ow, that That's true.
We've got some comments to get through, okay?
Well, it's my time to say things, Case, so I'll be reading the comments. Thank you very much. Play me a comment type beat. That's got to exist, right?
Apparently a comment type beat brings up this, whatever this is. This is a comment type beat, Hype Train.
That's perfect. Okay, let's read some comments too. Happy birthday, now put a ring on it. I want you to marry me, Case. You're gonna marry me anyway? Marry that train. I'm like Weird Al, but I'm a train.
I'm not gonna marry you, Hype Train.
I'd say no, you loser. I don't even want to. Into the walls we go!
We'll do a wall sesh on Friday.
What is a wall sesh?
I just have to prepare everything for the wall. Whatever's going on in there.
What is there gonna be, like butts in there? Big floppy asses?
That wasn't my first thought.
Oh, I would probably put big floppy butts in there personally. We may never return from the wall. That's true. Be careful, chat. You've got to go too. And in the wall, you might not survive, but all of your subs are keeping me alive. Happy birthday, Case. Happy birthday, Come. Happy birthday, Train. It's all our birthdays, but mostly the thing is it's my birthday. Let's go deeper, Liliana. Will she go into the wall too?
Probably not.
Probably not. Happy birthday, Case. But they mistyped it. They meant to say happy birthday, Train.
Are you born specifically today? Also, Crumb, you do realize my birthday was technically yesterday, so I guess if you're saying your birthday's literally today, then it is more your birthday. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Because I wasn't trying to say our birthdays are the same. I'm saying my birthday's one day after you. What's happening? I feel like I'm being pulled into something here. I guess it makes more sense if your birthday's the 11th, although still a little surprising you've never mentioned that before. It's just, I didn't mean to upset anybody. It just happens to be that my birthday's on the 11th. This beat's fun. Should I rap too? Please don't. Dooba-dooba-doo-da-doo. The Hype Train is still going. And I'm Crumb, and currently I'm flowing. And Tamtran kind of rhymes with train. The beat's going crazy, man. It slowed down. It slowed down on me. That's not fair. The beat switched up right when I started. Anyway, thank you all. If anybody happens to say happy birthday to Crumb, which someone already did, but that's not the point. Because Keisha didn't stream yesterday, so today's his birthday stream. I really wasn't Crumb. It's fine. Listen to Ray Silva. Praise God, make it stop. No, oh God, make it stop. Yeah, but whenever God's there, I throw praise in front of it. Oh, praise God. Where's the fucking... I can't believe you're making me want to talk to the Hype Train.
Of course you do. Play me more... What kind of other birthday beats you got? There's got to be more birthday beats, right? Than just that one. Hey, here's another birthday type beat. Thank you again for all the birthday wishes, MSG. Thank you so much for the kind comment. Happy motherfucking birthday, Ray Silva! We birthday builders. Yes, my God. Coming in from Bonza Bobble Frog. For Crumb's birthday, I'm voting Gorilla Punch. And if we get enough votes, then I have a hunch that you might finally see someone wind up dead when they take a full force Gorilla Punch straight to the head.
Oh yeah, Crumb could get murdered by a gorilla. So many things could happen on this stream. I'm almost done with the Pepito talk show thing. So there's all sorts of big stream stuff on the horizon.
You'll Crumb 2025.
That's the ultimate sub goal. Crumb, I'm not wishing for your death. I'm not like the rest. I don't actively wish for you to die.
Actively?
I said actively.
Okay, another comment that is no hassle. Some kind words from Apple Dapple. Crumb already told us his birthday's March 28th. That sounds familiar. What the fuck did he say?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
SKYMYR just absolutely pounded 1,000 sweet bits straight into the great chasm of progress. And I just have to say this.
Yes,
I'm ordering
Obama?
SEAL Team 6 to take out Crumb. Yes, they are still willing to do it for me just this one time.
That makes more sense coming from Obama, actually. We got the rare 1,000-bit Obama appearance. Skymer, thank you so much. Hype Train, you're pretty behind on bits. And Crumb, I'm pretty sure you're a liar. I see the confusion here. My traditional biological birthday is March 28th. And very good memory, Apple Dapple. But I celebrate my birthday on June 11th because that's the date I was baptized. And I consider that my birthday before the eyes of God. Crumb. Whoa! What level even is this? Ah! What was that noise? That was the ultra noise. Crumb, are you trying to campaign for your own death? What is happening right now? Nothing. I'm not. Nothing. What? That's not that abnormal. A lot of people celebrate their baptism day as their birthday. I have never heard of that before. Which mine happens to be June 11th. Hype Train, there's more people to thank. Crumb, just go enjoy whatever you consider your birthday, okay?
To be clear, there's no controversy about it being my birthday literally every time I appear. Yeah.
Listen up, Jack. Uncle Philip just Mama Jam 300 shiny, tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this.
Yep.
Crumb pulled this valor jacking last year too.
Whose birthday did he steal on the 28th?
That's a great question, but probably somebody's.
Good thing he left, or he would appear to immediately try to defend himself. What's this birthday type beat? There's so many birthday type beats. There
really are, actually. There's a ton. This one's kind of got a little bit more of an EDM vibe to it.
Yeah. Here we go into outer space. We gotta thank everybody for Hype Train. Thank you for Hype Train.
What?
Thanks. Okay, Worship Shadow. Dropping more bars than Rachel Maddow.
What?
When she talks, it's kind of like bars, but she discusses politics. Yup. Worship Shadow, thank you so much for the 5 subs. The beat's already done.
A lot of these birthday beats are pretty short.
No! I Worship Shadow 5. All these subs are too insane to not keep me rapping as a train, which I always am. 300 bits, Uncle Phil 2K. The number of bits he's dropped is greater than 2K.
That's a lot.
Oh, my beats. More birthday beats to say birthday things, 2Ks. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'll click on all of them for you, Hype Train.
What the heck is this one? Wait, run this back. Yay!
Try Luke, it's your birthday. Is that a different beat?
Luke, it's your birthday!
You've got more people to thank. There's some big sub drops that we haven't even thanked yet.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Oh yeah, you know that I might. 26 months from Sporophyte, and you ain't got the lack. You saying chance in the back? Well, you know that's a fact, and I'ma spell it like that. T to the A to the M to the Tran with 20 more subs. You're a madman. What the fuck?
40 subs?
What the fuck?
40 subs, really?
What the fuck?
That's fucking crazy.
40 fucking subs?
That's pretty nuts.
Happy birthday to me. All I see is train.
It's also, I'd really like to point out, Hype Train, there's been so many subs, and it's at level 12. You will never hit level 25, and that's for the best, Hype Train. You don't deserve it.
You fucking don't believe in anything, Case. You're being so nihilistic with my existence.
No, Chad, it's legitimately too many. I don't even know how this thing works, and You just set the goal way too high.
It's not a goal, it's a cosmic law. No entity can handle 25 levels of height. Yeah, I know it's high. I know it's impossible. It's never occurred in the history of the universe. But that's what it takes if you want to escape hell.
So you are trying to escape hell.
No, I mean if you want to have a party time. Party time 10 subs from Tantran Young.
50 subs?
50 fucking subbies or more. We might have not counted right. Too many subs. Either way, yeah! Happy birthday. Happy birth train. Happy birth train.
This is a really hype train heavy start to the stream.
Happy birthday to a motherfucking train.
5 more subs coming in from Bundle Sprout.
I will do the shout outs here, thank you very much. We're going to the streets eventually. But also Bundle Sprout's insane.
Jesus.
Oh god, I just spoke the ancient language of the Kuramate.
What?
It's an ancient race of train that lives in hell. I haven't spoken that language in 10,000 years.
The Kuramate?
It's an ancient race of train that lives in hell.
Oh, so that's what you are?
No, I'm unrelated. It's a different race of train. But anyway, you're making me speak crazy stuff right now with all the subs you're dropping. That's train language. That's different. You can't hear the difference because you're uncultured.
Oh, that's why. That makes sense.
Hey, where's my birthday beats? There's still more to click on, Case. Look how many there are.
There are quite a few. If these are all to be, if we can even believe that all of these are birthday beats, we'll just go straight down the list. Dreamwave birthday beats. This one might be a little swimmy for you.
Lemonade was a popular drink and it still is. I get more props and stunts than Bruce Willis.
Now we're chilling out, man. Just a relaxing, levels 8 billion hype train.
It is an extremely high hype train.
Level 13. That's nuts. That's nuts.
What if some of you hope my birthday is mid?
Then that's fair. That's just how you live. Why should your birthday be anything but mid? 'Cause usually you suck. So for you a special day is when your birthday is more or less just okay. I'm saying fuck you, Case. Let's all say fuck you, Case.
Why hype train?
Because it's my birthday. Stop trying to steal my birthday. I think it's fair because I spend most of my time living in hell.
I feel like that's your choice.
It's not. I have to follow the cosmic rules of hell. But when you give me subs, it shoves my corporal form straight from the eternal inferno of suffering, literal Christian hell. It's real, y'all. It's just like they said in the books. It's mostly little devil guys with forks. But the forks are dinner forks. They lied about the size of the forks.
Why would they all have little forks?
It's actually scarier than you think. The size of the fork being small actually makes it more unsettling. It's more unsettling. And they really go to town with those forks. They use the forks for everything. It's their primary tool.
Smaller bites takes longer?
Yeah. They do have huge knives, though. Katana-sized knives.
Wouldn't that just make it a katana?
No, they're katana-sized butter knives. They're not sharp. Again, it's hell, so everything's kind of bad.
Except
for the movies. Movies in hell have been great lately. You guys are having bad movies, but the studio system in hell has really been popping off.
the fact there are movies makes me feel a little less bad for you.
It's one of the few good things. Like probably just the movies and the water parks are the only good part.
The water parks?
Well, yeah, obviously we have world-class water parks. Because water parks are a hellish thing. They were discovered in hell as a type of entertainment. And we perfected them, we couldn't help it. But they're bad, obviously they're bad. Like conceptually, they're all bad. It's a bunch of gross water people, it's gross. Play me more birthday beats.
Yeah, that probably is my quota of train lore.
Nope, incorrect. I'm gonna say way more train lore. It's also hell lore if you think about it. Birthday Kirby!
It is a birthday Kirby. It's just a happy type beat. This isn't even a birthday beat.
Happy birthday type beat. This is the feeling of a birthday case. You don't have to be so literal all the time.
Well, you know, I think you're literally about to die, Hype Train, so how do you feel about that?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna keep rapping forever about birthday. Oh, no! I was so close. It's really close. I'm more or less really close.
That was a crazy amount of birthday, guys. Don't listen to the Hype Train. It'll never be close for the Hype Train. Craziness. Card King, thank you again for the 5 community subs in case we missed it. The Hype Train does really like to talk, so he might have ignored it entirely. Shaggy, also thank you for the 5 subs. Bundle Sprout, 5. Tamtran, 10. All the subs and bits. Everybody, thanks for just hanging out. The birthday subs are very appreciated, although too much. It's too much. I don't even deserve it.
That's true.
No, you're supposed to say it's not true.
It's true, though. Correct.
Damn it. Doesn't anybody have my back? Won't anybody take the bait of me saying I don't deserve things? I will. Look, man, you deserve a nice treat every once in a while. Everybody deserves a tasty treat every once in a while. Damn it, nobody has my back. No, I'm saying I do. You deserve it, buddy. Yeah, Papito's right. I don't deserve it. Anyway, I'm gonna continue celebrating my baptism day, aka my birthday. Were you even baptized today? Yeah. It was my second baptism. I had to redo it because the first time it didn't stick. You consider your birthday the second time you were baptized. A lot of people do that. What? What are you talking about today? Probably the protest. Want me to do that? No. Yeah, what does that even mean, Chrome? How did it not stick the first time? They didn't use water, they used Visine. It didn't count. They didn't mean to. The priest who baptized me accidentally used a bowl of Visine to do it. He keeps a bowl of Visine around because he has really, really sensitive eyes. An open bowl of Visine. Yeah. Because we can just dunk his hand in it and sploop it on his eyes. Don't do that to your eyes. Sploop it on his eyes. During sermons. Yeah, it is holy eye water. You did bless it, but it doesn't count as traditional baptism water. So they had to take me into the LA River and dunk me in a couple years ago. They just took me to like the one part of the LA River that has any water in it. They dunked my whole fucking head. Slapped it into the concrete. I had a concussion, actually. My first concussion is when that priest took me to the river and just bopped my head into really a puddle. I think he was trying to kill you. No. It was just the only water around. Yeah, that does sound like a loan shark. No, it was, well, look, I have borrowed from the priest before, but they don't believe in usury. So it's one of the best people you can borrow from. Not that that's the reason I did it. It's because it's a close and personal family friend. Oh my God, Crumb. Okay. Too much lore. Too much Crumb lore. Let's talk about a little bit of news, guys. Thank you again so much for the birthday subs and wishes and just for hanging out. Now let's depress ourselves with whatever the news is today.
It's still your vagina. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay.
I feel like I just get up. Hurts. Ladies that against me, they want me to come.
Well, hello there. I'm Gianna Wet Mitchell, reporting for duty. Pepito. You did say duty. Excuse, it's not really how you want to. Are you going to say hi? Sorry, hello. I am sort of I'm Case. Technically this is my show. I was briefed. Were you hired by a tiny dog? Well, like a little guy, yes. A little guy that could possibly be a dog. Okay, well, I guess welcome to the fold. Sorry for being weird. It's just, we've had a lot of new hires lately. Did you say your name was Gianna Wet Mitchell? Gianna Wet Mitchell. Very happy to be here. Happy to report the facts. Do have news experience. Was meeting some of the other folks. It seems like you've got a bit more of a diverse crew over here of thought leaders, as I like to say. But don't worry, I'm ready to actually lead some thoughts around here. Because I've got some. Gianna Wet Mitchell is an actress? A lot of people have the name Gianna Wet Mitchell. Crumb and drag is hot. Excuse me? You're comparing me to that charlatan? You're not Crumb, right? Of course I'm not Crumb. A very cruel way to welcome me. I'm just a center-right news enthusiast. Oh, man. What? Are you afraid of a little contention around here? Because I know everybody wants to be in their own echo chamber nowadays. But some of us are actually ready to have conversations. Could a gorilla tell the difference? Yes, they could. I've met your gorilla. And it gave me a very different look than it gave Crumb. Her name is apparently not Karen. And is that just how you react to seeing any woman around here? You said you're center right. That's not the kind of thing you should say. My name is Gianna Wet Mitchell. Let me just Google that and see if there's anyone else named Gianna Wet Mitchell. You know, there is. But it's just a random person on Instagram so far. So, I'm not going to blow up their spot. Vote Gorilla Punch after this birthday lie. I think he might have finally turned the world against him with that birthday lie. The news is depressing, so the hype train is something that is good. Yeah, the news has been a little aggressively bad lately. That's not false. This new hire makes you miss the hype train. Gianna, I hate to break this to you, but we kind of have live feedback here, and so far, much like the other new hosts, I just don't know if you're setting the world on fire. Well, maybe that's not my goal. Maybe my goal is to actually cover the news around here. Sorry, how do you say news? News. Bring back Eddie? No, you can't be worse than Eddie. I haven't met Eddie yet, so I can't confirm or deny if I'm better or worse than Eddie. You do kind of sound like Crumb. You know, people have vocal registers. Sometimes they can be similar, but it doesn't mean I'm the same person. This channel needs less news, not more. Maybe I got to cut the news segment altogether. I thought this was supposed to be a news thing. Well, that was kind of the original idea, but I'd say now it's more rapping and yelling is probably the two biggest content boxes. Loud noises and train raps are probably the main focus. Well, let's talk about the protests. Oh, penis talk. Sorry, that's our biggest one. It's protest season. Protests over immigration raids pop up across the U.S. Who's my nip and tuck guy? Well, wouldn't you like to know? But I don't have to tell you a thing. Oh, so you do have one. Of course. I work in media. Were you trying to shame me? I'm not. Sorry, chat's just, they're just probing you for answers. Case schizophrenia stream. That's the main thing happening. It's the main thing everyone in here is watching-ish. Is, my descent into total madness. As I fracture my brain into thousands of pieces. It's an awfully over-articulated version of what's happening here, I'd say. Yeah, probably. It's hot. It's really hot. It actually is super hot in the studio right now. And I'm not opening the door for anything there. I didn't think you were, God. It's really, can you do something about that? One sec, chat. I'm gonna bust the AC. Unbust the AC. I'm gonna bust some AC. I just busted hard. The AC. I'm busting on it. Bust is just the verb I use for doing whatever. It's contextual. We don't kink shame around here. That's gross. You're being gross. And I thought we were going to talk about something today. Card King, what do you have against the wallpaper? And also, I'm not even in my normal place. Do you have some awful wallpaper? If you have to submit what you think good wallpaper is, if you think it's bad wallpaper. And if you have no wallpaper, then what are you even complaining about? Are we talking about something or not? I can never tell. So just do whatever you're going to do. My God, this is my first day. I'd like to point out that this is my first day. And this is the reaction I'm receiving. Oh, man. 1 second, guys. My freaking thing isn't working the way it's supposed to. My swap machine. Okay, now it's working. You like velvet wallpaper. I'm not sure about that. Not sure about the quality of that. Velvet wallpaper? Velvet as a wallpaper? Wouldn't it be moist at all times? I don't know. Moist? Why would it? Well, maybe it'd be... I guess it depends what you're doing in that room. Okay, everybody settle down. Everybody settle down. You needed to listen to some news. Why does Case's wallpaper suck? Is what they're debating? I guess there could be two sides to that argument. Damn it. Humid walls. Okay. Look, there's protests all over the world. And it's a wild time. Regardless of which side of the aisle you're on, I think we can all agree that it's bad. That people are doing violence. Oh, you mean like that the cops are doing violence? No, that people are getting violent in the streets. Not the police. That's their job. Oh, sorry, their job is to do violence in the streets. No, their job is they are the arbiters of violence and the defenders. Protests over immigration raids pop up across the U.S. Protests over federal immigration enforcement raids, this is courtesy of the AP, and President Donald Trump's move to mobilize the National Guard and Marines in Los Angeles are spreading nationwide and are expected to continue into the weekend. While many demonstrations against the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency have been peaceful, I'd like to see those. You haven't seen any peaceful protests? Gianna? Call me Miss Wet Mitchell. No, you know what? I'm sorry. I refuse. We're going to work together. We have to be on a first name basis because that last name is too crazy to say. The disrespect I'm already putting up with is insane. Anyway, there's supposedly been peaceful protests, according to this article. Some have led to clashes with police, hundreds of arrests, and the use of chemical irritants to disperse crowds. In Texas, Republican Governor Abbott posted on social media that an unspecified number of National Guards will be deployed to locations across the state to ensure peace and order. At least somebody's doing it. Is this Crumb's wife? Yeah, are you sure you're not Belulia Crumb? Can I be allowed to have my own identity, please? It's a more complicated question than you think on this particular stream. You do also look quite a bit like Liliana. What do you think? All women look exactly the same? On this stream, everybody kind of is a varying degree of the same, to be fair. Pepito seems to really have a particular type of face he goes for. I think he might think I'm the only human. And so he just goes for things as similar to me as possible. I don't look that much like you. Except, what about Kendall? Kendall's a beautiful queen who looks totally different than me. But she's not here right now. This is a very strange vibe. I just would like to point that out. I've been here for 20 minutes. The vibe is very strange. And I think that's a big problem with your side of the political aisle. What does that have to do with politics? My weirdness. I just think you have a very strange vibe. And your whole leftist filth monster vibe is really a big problem with the protests in your side in general. Left filth monster vibe? What does that even mean? You come off as dirty and mean. Okay, that might be a fair criticism, but only of me. Is this a vibe check? Yes, I am checking his vibe. The vibe has been checked, and you failed. You get a check minus. Well, check minus would still be passing. And what do you get when in school when the grades are silly and not alphabet letters? A minus? You get just a minus then. Okay, sorry. We've gotten off to a bad start here. But thank you for actually reading. That does put you ahead of a lot of my co-hosts. Activists say they will hold even larger demonstrations in the coming days with No Kings events across the country on Saturday to coincide with Trump's planned military parade in Washington, D.C. Now look, I've got my own issues with Trump. I'm willing to admit that. I'm more of a Lincoln-style Republican. A Lincoln Project Republican, if you will. Oh, I don't really like that anymore. The Lincoln Project? I'm sort of a Lincoln Project style Republican. So I have my issues with the president, but last time I checked, he got elected. So if we don't want kings, well, maybe don't vote for him. Well, that's a little... Even the people who voted for Trump, who I question some of their ability to read reality, for sure. Not calling them stupid, just saying they might exist on a completely different plane of reason than me. I think some of them probably aren't entirely in support of all the things he's done. So, exactly, but he was elected, so. Who votes for kings? I'm saying he's not a king. Because last time I checked, he was voted for. So I'm just saying it's kind of a silly framing off the jump. They're trying to do cute framing for their little protest violence spree. But I think people are going to see right through the title No Kings when they realize, well, yeah, we've got a president, actually. Well, I actually think the branding is kind of, I guess I could see how it would appeal to a broader swath of people than just the left, at least. I think it appeals to a more like fundamental American ideal that basically, we're supposed to have a representative democracy and a president with checked power and not like a insane flailing dictator doing anything they want at all times. He was voted in to do whatever he wants. That's what a president is. Is that not what a president is? I mean, I know what a president is. I'm not asking. Traditionally, it's like 3 branches of government. They're supposed to check each other a little bit. I'm not like the biggest president guy. Oh, you're not a president guy. Well, I mean, I just don't really. I kind of wish in some ways the office just didn't exist. Not to really Rogan out on here. I don't think he'd have that opinion anymore either, though. He declared himself king via his official channels. He did post a picture of himself as king. That could be part of, maybe what they're reacting to. Card King says Trump's whole presidency is 20 plus years of liberty being defined by Cartman rules. But all they want is the right to do whatever they want with no legal or moral restrictions. We can't help it if Cartman is a vibe. That's your argument? Cartman is a vibe that everybody liked. What, do we hate the early 2000s now? Everybody liked the Scott episode where he eats the kid. It was a revelatory power trip for Cartman. And our country's been on that same revelatory power trip forever, cooking up people's parents and feeding them to them. I think I lost track of your point there. That's because you can't try to keep up. We're having a conversation here. Okay, I guess. Why don't you go back to the story? The Trump administration said immigration raids and deportations will continue regardless of all of your belly aching. What the hell is this? Oh, sorry, that's one of the rap beats we were listening to. Do you happen to rap? Oh, wait, no, this is news music. And no, I don't. I sing opera. Okay, we're not doing that. Oh, I'm not allowed to sing opera, but you're allowed to spout off at the mouth with a million different words that rhyme with you, half of which are just you? So you do watch the stream. I've never watched this before. I'm a quick learner. Look at some protests across the country. Oh, there's live protests. We've got live protest videos. What's going on with the protests as we speak? Oh, the stream's over? Well, this was from a couple minutes ago. As you can see, it's so sad the way they even have to be there. I bet it was violent minutes before this. There is a curfew, thank the Lord in heaven. Ready to guard the salad bar. They're at the VA, I'm assuming. Because there's a VA loading dock behind them. Yeah, I'm going to go to the No Kings protest on Saturday. I think it beats watching whatever the Imperial Death March they're doing to celebrate Trump's birthday is. So you'll be engaging in this illegal seditious act of protesting? Look, you guys took it too far. You guys took it too far. And the opinion polls would suggest most Americans are with me. You know, all the proud mothers. I'm a proud mom's cousin that babysits sometimes. And look, people are worried. People don't like to see this kind of violence. And I know you guys think that you're proving some kind of point. But if the point is to actually affect politics, well, I just don't think you're doing it right. What's the right way to do it? Quietly. You're a mom's cousin's babysitter. So I take this seriously. It is funny. Well, these guys are in riot gear, these particular guys. But yeah, a lot of our brave defenders are masking up, which I thought was a thing you liked. What, you mean like COVID masks? Well, maybe they're just trying to get ahead of the next pandemic. Maybe they're trying to hide their identities as they just raid literal like elementary schools in some cases. Well, look, I'm not disputing anyone's right to protest, but that's not what's happening. All around the country, they're trying to spread their Waymo destruction, setting everyone's car on fire, burning not just American flags, the flags of, I'm assuming probably some Mexican flags are going to get caught on fire too. Because there's just fire everywhere. You know, I haven't been to the, honestly, still kind of small. As far as the last time I checked in with the protests, they're still relatively small. It's the crazy thing. There has been some fire for sure. But of course, that's like the focus of every news article. The third line will be a car got set on fire. I do think currently, as far as I can tell, there's been a lot of hand wringing over like the approval ratings of the protest. Like apparently it's not playing well in middle America and whatever. CNN is saying like everybody needs to be more peaceful. I am in favor of peaceful protests for sure. I think usually once things get violent, it doesn't necessarily affect things positively the way a crowd at the time might think it does. But I don't think you need like fucking high approval ratings for your protest. I think it's you know, it's an act where you're trying to draw attention to a thing. Nobody likes to be inconvenienced. Nobody likes to see violence. But if people had followed that same logic, I'm pretty sure, you know, civil rights protests in the 60s had pretty low approval ratings. But of course, now everyone thinks that they were revolutionary and fantastic. And they'll put fucking Martin Luther King in the opening of like a WWE pay-per-view. But, you know, at the time, he was like enemy number one for 80% of white Americans. So I just don't think the approval ratings for a fucking protest matter at all, especially when they're not really, in my opinion, engaging in acts of like wild violence, at least outside of what you would see of any crowd of a particular size where people are riled up. And I also don't think setting Waymos on fire is really pulling on people's heartstrings the way people against these protests think they are. I, for one, am not in support of burning Waymos, but I can't say Waymos are high on my list of things that I care about protecting. MLK did have a sweet Shawantan bomb. Was he a wrestler? Are you actually asking me if Martin Luther King was a wrestler? Well, I just mean, I know the man wasn't, but has there been like a wrestling character named MLK since then? Because that could work. Are you a wrestling fan too? No, I'm just pitching. I think even, you know what, there could be a wrestler there's MVP. Yeah, that doesn't count. He's not doing MLK. People always want the status quo. I mean, sort of. I just think like, sure, there could be maybe 80% of fucking Americans if they are directly asked, do I disapprove of the protests and think they're too violent? Bruiser St. George, thank you for the 10 months. They will probably say yes. I don't think they really have a good sense of what these protests are actually like. Basically, any amount of violence in a giant city and a large protest is going to get hyper-focused on by the media. Where as far as I can tell, these protests have been not benign. That's not what a protest is supposed to be, but they haven't really been hyper-violent, especially in the way some other protests have been. And B, as a point chat is also making as well, it's just like, you're not trying to change hearts and minds by eloquently, you know, articulating like your feelings when you're protesting. It is literally supposed to be a show of like mass disapproval for the state of any particular, well, or just the literal state of things. So, you know, I think they're doing that. I think that's good. I think they could get uglier, the protests, for sure, especially because it seems like the administration is really hell-bent on just grinding their fist into everyone's face. And I know some people, I've heard literally arguments online that like, if we want to win hearts and minds, we need to make these protests either not happen or be insanely peaceful, in a way that these crowds, you're not going to control a crowd like that. I think people should absolutely get out there and protest, you know, when ICE is fucking bashing down doors, raiding neighborhoods, just ripping people away from their families. In some cases, arresting people who are here legally. In other cases, arresting people who are going through the process of getting here legally. Or in a bunch of cases, just, you know, attacking people that, even if they're not here legally, haven't done any crime, aren't bothering anyone, and are just like, you know, the quiet part of our economy that we fucking lean on constantly, and now we're punishing for zero reason. CNN also had Kamala ahead in these polls. How did that turn out? I mean, exactly. I think the poll-focused nature of news coverage in general is fucking psychotic. But, you know, now I'm just ranting. You are very much ranting. Counterpoint. Settle down. What? Settle down. You know I'm right. About what? That you should always settle down. Shut up. Settle down. Look at the paper. Read. This is a reading assignment. But you're not even reading either. That's where you're wrong. I'm about to read even more. Wait, where's my other story? Waymo suspends, and this will make you happy apparently, Mr. Anti-Waymo. Waymo suspends car service in downtown Los Angeles after 5 vehicles set ablaze during ICE protests. You thought it was just one Waymo? One Waymo. It just is nothing to you, I guess. It literally doesn't have a driver. I think traditionally the image of a burning car, the reason it like hits Americans in the heartstrings is they're like, that could be my car. I don't like my car. And I get it. It's useful to have a car. But this is literally a driverless car. It's like, you know, it's like a burning iPhone. Do we feel that bad about a burning iPhone? If it's our iPhone, maybe that's a bad example. People do quite like their phones nowadays. A burning automatic thing. That's so unspecific. God, that's bad. You know, think of an automatic thing. Imagine that burning. A Roomba, there you go. I love my Roomba. I named it Jafar. Why did you name your Roomba Jafar? Because I wished for a clean floor, and it grants my wish every time. Well, sometimes it gets stuck. It often leaves a lot of little stuff, actually. Jafar's the evil wizard. You should have named it Genie. Jafar becomes a genie in the film. The most powerful genie before they strip him of his powers. Burn a delivery robot there, a scourge. Says who? Oh, do you want to deliver your stuff? No, but I kind of am on Live and Sleazy side here. Currently, it seems like they're being more so used to cut labor costs than to make everyone's lives vastly simpler. I thought you'd have named it Ollie North because it's the dirt and sucks at its job. Because it's in the dirt and it sucks at its job. Well, incorrect. I named it Jafar for very clear reasons that I've stated now. It's a weird reason. You gave a really weird reason. Why am I on trial for naming my Roomba? I'm just saying burning things that are automatic is still sad. People love their automatic stuff. If my Alexa caught on fire, I would be inconvenienced, but I don't think I would be deeply saddened. I would be surprised. I'd be worried though, because there'd be like a burning plastic thing in my house. ICE protests, they've made nearly 400 arrests and detention since Sunday. So how peaceful can they be? We're also going to the movies today. They can be pretty peaceful and there can still be arrests. You might have seen some of the videos of people getting shot with rubber bullets while just standing there. You would laugh at an Alexa on fire? What if it said, it's 12:01 and it's 68 degrees out, and reminded you of the good times? Would you be so callous then? I think, yeah, it's an Alexa. I have to say it quietly or mine will go off. And you use it every day, and this is the amount of respect you show it. This is the amount of respect people are showing our country that they use every day, like an old sock, just filling it up with their hate. Well, some of us actually love this country, and we're ready to celebrate on Saturday. We're ready to celebrate its defense and its continued greatness. I don't agree with the president on everything, but can we at least get behind our military doing a show of force in our capital for once? Am I taking crazy pills? You mean, wait, sorry. Some of us are still American and we're happy to see hundreds of tanks in the streets of DC. I think people are going to find that imagery a little unsettling. Just don't know if, to me it feels like Trump is overreaching with a lot of this. I know like his base is like red meat for them and they just want to see people waving Mexican flags get punched and dragged into prison cells. And they love seeing tanks in the street of DC. But I just don't. All of this feels like insane in a way that I just don't. I've been consistently surprised by what people are willing to vote for, and just what people are willing to accept. And the world is very different than it was in like 2002. But something about this last 6 months, we'll say, a random month figure you've chosen. Yeah, something about the last 6 months feels insane beyond, I think, like people's threshold to just quietly tolerate it. So I think if they push it even further, that's why I'm like, I could see these protests getting uglier, because I could just see everything getting uglier. But we'll see. We'll see one way or another. We certainly will. We certainly will. And, I see where your side's at. But you're not, that's the thing. We're not communicating, you and I. And that's what's so sad. I'm here to communicate. And it feels like you're just here to preach. What are you trying to communicate? Everybody go home. Shut up. Okay, I don't think that's listening, though. All I'm trying to say, look, we can come to an agreement here. Stop protesting, shut up. And let let ICE do what they want. That's what? Your opening position? That's my only position. That's all we're asking for. Shut up. I disagree. Oh, now you're not listening. Okay, well, look, there's a lot of segments to get to. Pepito's really got to stop hiring random people off the street. I actually applied for this job, and that's the biggest indictment of all of you, Gianna. Call me Miss Wet Mitchell. Can I call you just G? Why do you have such a problem saying my last name? Because it's Wet Mitchell. Call me G Money then. Okay, I'm not calling you that either. Call you Mitchell? I'll settle for Mitchell. Okay, Mitchell's fine. But I'd prefer Wet Mitchell. I just can't say that. I can't say that. I applied to this job. I didn't have a dog type it for me. Some of us actually still remember how to type. I think most Americans can type. What, with their thumbs on a touch screen? I type 600 words per minute. Trained proudly by Miss Mavis Beacon. 600 words per minute is too much. Not if you know how to do it right. Some of us are actually still proud of our stenographical skills. Stenographical? Yes. Mama Mavis. All right. Well, sorry things got so contentious. We welcome, well, I don't really have to welcome all viewpoints, actually. It's just a Twitch stream, so I can kind of do whatever I want. So I don't really welcome your opinions. What? But, you did say them, so there's that. And I'll continue to. I won't be silenced on this guy's Twitch stream. We need Grandma back. I do kind of miss Grandma a little bit. Okitex77. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but that's fun to say. Okitex. Call me Miss Okitex. No, that's the follower's name. Well, thank you for the follow. We're really trying to push into that positive follower range. And Gianna, I don't think you're helping that mission. Well, I thought you said you don't care about approval ratings. Some of us actually still care about this country, though, and I'll continue to do so. And I now send it to whatever other crazy thing you have planned. Hope you're proud of yourself. I feel good today. This guy right here, I'm feeling good. Because the atmospheric pressure is suggesting this could be a great day for all Americans. I know things have gotten contentious, but I think the thing we can all agree on is you need to get punched by a gorilla, and I'm ready to see that finally happen. and I'm praying for your death. Hello. Do you think that affects me still? You have called for my death so many times. At this point, you know, it's like waking up and taking a piss and farting. I'm just used to it. Taking a piss and farting. I can't be the only one. That's just a common thing. As soon as you start urinating, you immediately let out an elongated fart until you finish urinating. The whole time? Yeah, you know, because when you loosen your prostate to allow the urine to flow, it lets the gas of the previous night escape. And you let out one continuous bellowing fart the whole time you urinate, the 2 minutes you're peeing. 2 minutes? Well, you're peeing slowly. It's a dribble, of course, at my age. I didn't even trick you into saying this. This is just a thing you're saying. Do you listen to yourself? I actually reflect on what I say. Unlike some people. Yeah, I never reflect. And I still feel like I'm communicating better than you. How is that possible? I've never thought for a second. So how am I thinking so much more than you? I have a prostate issue, yes. Yes, absolutely. It's not actually inflamed. It's shrinking. It seems to not be getting enough moisture, is what the doctor told me. He's not sure how, because he told me I have a very wet body. Dry skin, wet body. Look, the Lord works in mysterious ways. You're begging for this. You're begging to get what? What? I'm just mimicking you. What? You're begging to get gorilla smashed. And he's ready to do it. I asked him. Do you even speak the gorilla's language? His language is an energy. That's what you don't. That's why you can't talk to him the way I do. He doesn't speak with traditional words. He speaks with the power of vibes. Aura, as the kids would say. He's got it, obviously. And that's what he talks with. You wouldn't understand. I thought, I get it. That's how we all kind of hit him up. It's my birthday, by the way. Did I make that clear? You fucking lied crazily about it. When's your birthday? When is it? I forgot. What was your voice just now? I forgot. I don't even care. I've been alive for too long. 16,000 years. I've moved my birthday around. I'll admit that, though. Sometimes I'm like, was I born in what we used to call not the month of February, but Famtoon? Famtoon was never a month. Well, you weren't alive when it was a month. It used to be 26 months, actually. 26 months, each named after the udder of a cow with too many nipples. But these are the ancient times. Are we brothers? No, we are not. We don't look anything alike. So how could we be? Do you know your dad, though? I mean, he's but a faint memory at this point. Your actual dad? No. No, I don't know my dad. I mean, I do. Shut up. I don't want to talk. You're not making me talk. I'll talk about anything I want. What? What are we talking about today? Wise Case is wallpaper ugly? Oh, let's find the wallpaper so that people can really see it. Because right now, obviously, we're in a voluminous, huge, incredibly outfitted and beautiful studio that I designed. We hired someone. I thought someone was hired to design. Me, I was hired. Really? You're going to... Now who's stealing valor? It actually is my second baptism birthday. Shade Foxlight, thank you for the follow. If this is your first time here, just know I'm well liked and you don't want me to get punched by a gorilla. And know from me, literally the exact opposite of everything he says is true. Everyone is desperate for him to get punched by a gorilla, and he's got one defender. And I respect Matt Liddell and his commitment to pacifism, but everybody else wants to see you fucking die, and it's gonna happen because I haven't even seen Matt in chat today. And that's probably what has me the most excited. It's more than just Matt. There's a whole crumb pack that is going to defend my face from this respectable gorilla. Are you going to say disrespectful gorilla? Or are you going to say respectable? Anyway, let me find a picture of this wallpaper. Not that we can keep talking about this. I need to focus, so just let me find this wallpaper really quick. So I have to go through Case's financial records, which I have pulled up. Kurt, I actually know Peter Thiel, so I have access to everybody's data. I'm sorry. I have access to cases. It's just company business stuff. All right. Okay, look at this. They might not even sell this wallpaper anymore, because this link isn't going anywhere. Bora Stapeter Indigo Garden Wallpaper is what Case went with. That's what he was putting down. Now I'm only finding it in blue currently. But Case bought what I call disgusting gray. And in case it's not clear, I think the wallpaper is horrible. I think the wallpaper is fine, honestly, for Case. Now, I'm not calling his taste good. Sorry, Case. But no. I think for Case, it's about as good as he could do. Possibly meaner than what I was saying. No, but I'm saying it's not that bad. But I think we just have to disagree on why it's ugly. Okay, I found the actual wallpaper he has. There we go. And now we just got to full screen this bad boy. All right, there's the wallpaper. Look at this. Is this shit gonna load? There it is. There it is. Not in Case's room, in a different room. Behold. Is it racist to say there's a vaguely Asian flair? Is that a thing? Am I doing a problem? I don't fucking care, because that is like how I feel, that it looks like that. You think it looks slightly Asian. That's how I feel inside, and I had to say it. Okay. So the request, let me find it so we get it specifically, is conspiracy time, yada, yada, yada. There's a lot to do today. You should probably hurry up. Let me find this, though. Why does Case's wallpaper suck? Oh, so I do have to... Yeah, but it's fine. I mean, I'm fine to say that it sucks. I think... Wait, I get to pick your side here. Oh, no, it's an open question. So in case anybody doesn't know, but you probably do, he crumb-bet this gorilla $300,000. He's slowly been paying it off by me paying him every time that he wins. However, the specific addendum to that deal we made is that I get to pick his side of the debate when not specified by chat. Very simple. And you're the reason, if you're about to say it's complicated, you're the reason it's complicated. Anyway, I think it sucks because the pattern's too busy. Okay. And what? I think it sucks because it's Asian. It's got an Asian vibe to it that you don't like. That I don't have to do something openly racist. That's not fair. That's the side of the debate that you've got. No, there's no way. I can't even defend that. I don't agree with that. That's an awful thing. I agree. That's an awful thing for you to defend what you're going to do right now, Mods, if you don't mind making that debate. No, it's you just don't like Asian. You probably would call that wallpaper Chinese, wouldn't you? No, because that's not. I don't even know. That's non-specific, and not all Asian cultures are the same. And I would never say that. Now I'm torn if it should be Chinese. Okay, look. I think the pattern's too busy. Take a look. The pattern's just a little bit busy. Look, I'm being hidden by this pole, but you can see there's just kind of too much going on. You want a more relaxing wallpaper, I'd say, in your home, or at least most people would. And that's why I think it sucks. Why do you think it sucks? Because it's Asian? Chad, I mean, just you're voting for what you want to vote for, but just know you're siding with a wallpaper bigot here. I haven't shed a thing. God, there's got to be a way. I think Case did pick it because it's slightly Asian, and in fact, I think he's fetishizing the culture slightly. I think it's kind of in poor taste, honestly, to flit through the Anthropology catalog of overpriced, understyled wallpapers, and your eye immediately settles on the thing that you mistake for a representation of Asian culture, a culture that you're a fan of in a way that, honestly, let's face it, in Case's case, it's a little fetishistic. I think you overvalue it. Oh, you went to China once and we're all supposed to be impressed by that. What, you saw 1% of a country and you decided it's great. Oh, you've been to Japan once. Interesting that 2 of the countries you went to are Asian countries. Not that you shouldn't go, but you shouldn't go under the pretense of being a white person obsessed with the culture in an unhealthy and unrealistic way, which I think Case is. And that's why I think it sucks, because it's a reflection of the man and his frankly backwards and troubling views on international cultures. What, Irish culture just isn't good enough for you? English culture just isn't good enough for you? You couldn't settle for the cultures that you're ethnically aligned with? What the fuck? Got more racist at the end somehow. Are you trying to say you should only respect the culture that's you're biologically aligned with? No, that wasn't my point.
You're crumbelievable. Oh, I got that one.
I turned a lemon into a piss fart.
No, this is
Yes!
What?
Chat, I really thought you would go with the not racist option. I gave you the red meat I thought you craved. I am actually surprised. Just kidding, I'm not really capable of being surprised. You went with it because I, as usual, accidentally gave Crumb the right answer.
And expose the lies they know.
Hey, wait, the freaking thing isn't giving me enough money still. What is with this, man? This is money I earned. Give me my money.
What, facts and science? Oh,
Ew.
the things.
It's broken though still. It's supposed to give me $10,000 more.
Give you away.
I'm only 2 victories away
I'm Leonard
from
Crumb.
300,000 yummy dollars. God, I really doing it.
Tails just give you away.
I'm not poor. This money means nothing to me. It's just the case's stream element system is too complicated. I'm really stupidly rich. It's a fact, I swear. I don't need to swear anything. It's a fact.
Is this the bridge?
Who did this? 14K points. 4.6 Bruiser St. George, part of the Crumb Pack. Just keeping us alive.
Unbelievable. Oh!
I don't know how you developed this die-hard contingent of high rollers. I'd say I respect it, but I think it's all still some kind of cosmic joke on you. If I had to guess.
Hey, you there? You're Crumbelievable.
I understand. Apparently, Case's audience is. I don't believe in direction, but apparently they're to the left of many of them. But you know, I respect people and individuals. I'm a rugged individualist actually, so I respect their right to do what they want with their hard-earned gambling money. But
this is all going in.
there's just no way that they can support you over me. It doesn't make any sense. So there is some kind of prank going on here, and just know I'm unprankable, so I'm in on it, basically, is what I'm saying. You're in on you losing. Well, I'm not losing, actually, because I'm so in on it that I'm winning.
Oh! See what I did at the end there? We were arguing. I think I nailed that.
You missed a call from Kendall. Case just texted. Oh, Case texted, I missed a call from Kendall. Can you fix the money? Oh, Jesus. All right. 1 second. Decrease the debt. I bet the fucking government wishes they had this button that I have. You know? That's weak, man. But they do probably, because I just literally hit a button and boom, boom, boom. Wait, how much money? 25? Yeah, that's right? 15,000? What was it at before? 40,000. Which my 15 minus 40 is actually 15. I know how to do math that well. It was worth a try. That was me trying to do a prank. Gosh, guys, it feels so good that you're keeping me alive, you know? Feels like a really crumbly croissant on a Tuesday afternoon. That's how good it feels. You must mean a scone. No, I like a crumbly croissant. You can make them crumbly. I do like them a little. I like my croissants room temperature and dry, stiff enough to crumble. Is that just because your name is Crumb? I didn't even think of that till now. No, I just like a crumbly croissant. That just sounds unsurprising. I'm not. Again, I'm incapable of being surprised. Sure, of course. Just know, chat, you still have 2 chances. You need to take 2 chances, basically, to murder this man. you know what? If you're afraid of murdering him, I'll say this. He could survive. I never told the gorilla how hard he has to punch him. Maybe what you're doing here, by not trusting Rockafire Gorilla, is you're kind of being anti-Rockafire, chat, if you think about it. If you think this is going to kill Crumb, you think Rockafire doesn't have the restraint to just do a punishing but unlethal punch? That could easily happen. So just let's have a little fun. It's just a bet. It's just a bet that you'll probably survive. That's not good enough odds. I respect chat and their willingness to not have me be murdered. Because even the chance of me getting my head punched off by a gorilla is a disturbing prospect to decent people like those in chat. I do agree that you're being double racist. You hate Asians? No, I was playing devil's advocate, and I actually found a really solid angle on there of Case being racist by liking a thing. And clearly, the mate was checked. Check, please. Crumb shot. Oh, fucking knew it was coming. And now no one will ever again, because you had to see this man for too long on your screen. Apologies. We're all celibate now. But maybe we'll learn our lesson and free ourselves of this scourge by voting for him to fucking lose. That's all you gotta do. But I still see the wolves in chat, and I know that you're doing a prank, and we're all in on it, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. We can finally settle in. We're honestly a place of peace where we don't yell at each other and nobody gets murdered, apparently. He was arm wrestling out back, and I told him, "Hey, the show's on," and Trent made a big deal out of how I was stopping him from expressing himself physically, and that's, I'm assuming, why you're saying that. No, this is a place of pure peace where, like, any kind of physical activity is too dangerous. No, it's just, yeah, you shouldn't be roughhousing out back with strangers. That was a full adult that you were arm wrestling, and it wasn't safe. Why? Just because you think he's unhoused? I'm just saying he was a man that I recognized from the alley behind this place. He's there with great regularity, and I just don't think that arm wrestling competition was going to go the way you thought it was. So really, I think it'd be nice maybe if you just had any appreciation for me defending you all the time from your own decisions. Actually, as I said, this is a place of peace where we don't believe in any kind of physical or mental conflict, so could you stop fighting? It's just such an odd note to start off a trailer thing on. Anyway, that's my parole officer, who apparently is a part of the Deep Nanny State, actually. And he hates arm wrestling, even though it's fucking fun. And now I owe that guy $20 because you did make me lose. He was holding like a jagged spoon in his other hand. You did notice that, right? Yeah, that's the spoon he eats with. It's his eating spoon. And he's filed one side down to a jagged edge so that it's a spoon knife. It's actually really efficient if you think about it, because it's just one eating implement. But whatever. I'm actually about trailers today, and I'm not about conflict, so stop trying to make it about that. I'm just saying you started kind of aggressively. But we don't do that here. Oh my gosh. All right, look. What do you want to watch? I want to watch Too Much, the official Hulu trailer. It's about Too Much. Okay. It's actually Netflix. Oh, it's an official Netflix trailer. And it's too much. So let's find out why.
Jess, something has shifted with you. Jess,
Hi, how are you? Girl, are you good?
you're unhappy.
Leaving me is the worst thing that anyone's ever done!
Change your life. Go to London.
Seriously?
You love London. You saw Spice World 9 times in the theater.
I could do it.
Spice World.
I could go and find my English dream. You know, estate grounds, verdant gardens.
Good luck with that, love.
Oh my god, I'm in hell.
What's it about?
You're the singing guy.
I'm Felix, by the way. You've got like an American accent, right? Let me guess, you like one of those Love Actually girls.
This is the London I came here for. It's like out of a movie.
Yeah, a horror movie. These people are full of pent-up rage and
Oh,
dark
it's a
secrets.
rom-com.
I know, but look, it's a yellow house. You're not charmed by me? I don't know if I'm getting like 50 UTIs a year or it's like one long UTI.
That is a really needy question.
Why? You want a scone, governor?
Yeah, right. So that is the most annoying genre of American humor.
I came here to find myself. A lot of
Accents
stuff
are a
went down in
genre,
New York.
and it's
My
a proud American
ex-boyfriend
genre.
is living with another woman right now. Oh my god!
Do you want me to murder them?
Yeah. I want you to cut their heads off and sew them back on.
Oh shit,
Is he
spitting
who
is
he
too
says
much.
he is? This has all just been a series of red flags. You think you're so special.
I get that it's hard for you, but like it's hard for fucking everyone, okay?
What?
I wanted to be in bed with like Hugh Grant from the British Jones Diaries.
Did you say British Jones?
Now there's
Diary?
4 of them.
Yeah, it's not called British Jones.
She's British! You are cracking my heart open with that brave ability to love.
Yes, actually. I have a very chaotic mind.
Maybe I choose chaos. Oh my god!
Is that fucking Chris D'Elia? Is that not Chris D'Elia? Is that Chris D'Elia? It's probably not him, right?
If you spruce yourself up a little, you can make it with him
Once you hook up with him, why don't you go suck him off? See if you can get him to come.
any day.
Ew!
Oh shit, Granny that fucks. That is Chris D'Elia? Huh. I feel like they're mixing their genres there. Because if it's kind of like a lady-friendly rom-com and then Chris D'Elia shows up, feels a little odd, right? Well, there's no telling when they filmed it. Could be. It did kind of feel like that movie. Oopsie. Oh my god, the whole overlay. It kind of feel like that was maybe from like 2015. Hey, I will tolerate no slander of Megan Stalter, a Chicago comedian extraordinaire, who, regardless of Chris D'Elia in that movie, is hopefully getting that bag. Is he really in that though? That's so surprising. Huh. Maybe that's why it's called Too Much? Because when they made it, they're like, oops, we put in too much Chris D'Elia. Yeah, that could be it. That could be what happened. They had to name it that to cover their tracks. I don't think that's him, and I could see it being a Lena Dunham movie. Let's just look it up. It's probably not him. It just looked a little like him. Yeah, he's not. That's not him. I don't think. Or it's the cameo of the fucking century. Now that's stunt casting right there. Apparently it's not him, but in our hearts now it is him. It's not him. It's called Too Much because they had too much sense to put Chris D'Elia in that role. Well, unfortunate though that guy looks like him. Maybe he doesn't even look that much like him. To be fair, I don't really know what he looks like without the long hair. It has a gross vibe that she carries. I don't think that's him, and I could. Oh, Lena Dunham. I think it is maybe Lena Dunham. Too Much, Lena Dunham, because it said from the creator of Girls, which I'm assuming is her, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a series. I thought it was one romantic comedy movie. Look, you're very confused by this, and that's why it's called Too Much, because it's too much for your brain to handle, young blood. Well, look, you're being a hater, and this is a place of peace, and I do like Megan Stalter, so we just have no choice but to move on. Well, look, maybe it's great. Kendall will most likely watch it, and then, you know, and we work for Case, so maybe then we'll hear about it. I could see Kendall watching that. You don't even know Kendall. She comes in here sometimes. You don't even know her. All right. Can I pick one? Because you're all about peace today, right? Yes. Then maybe I'll pick one. Good. Okay. The Lost Bus. There's gotta be like a more popular trailer than that. Nope. There's no other big trailers that came out. At least, honestly, there aren't that many. So, The Lost Bus with Matthew McConaughey is probably what we should watch. Is it about a lost bus? I don't know. That's the thing you learn by watching.
Dry and windy day in Paradise. Face to all drivers. There's a situation developing at Ponderosa Elementary.
Oh, it's Apple. I should have known.
There are 23 kids who are stranded. Is there anybody in the area that can pick them up?
That is such an Apple title for a
Is there
movie.
anybody that can go and pick these kids up?
Damn it, they're pulling him back in. He was out of the Lost Bus lifestyle. The F1 trailer, we can watch that too. What the hell? That bus was in a dangerous situation. They should make an Apple movie title generator. That can be AI's first thing. I'm pretty sure AI can already do that. I think AI could generate Apple titles. Like The Forbidden School. That's a little spicy for Apple TV. You're right, it'd have to be something more like The Wrong School. Maybe. Fireplane. I think they're kind of bringing back an era of like straight to DVD movies, but oddly plussed up with prestige actors. And I, for one, am kind of disgusted by it. Disgusted? I thought you were going to say it's good. Nah, it makes me feel gross inside. But that's what they're allowed. I guess they're allowed. Okay. F1 trailer. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to look it up. There's a new one. Wait, we already watched this one months ago. There's a bunch of sneak peeks, but I don't see a more recent trailer. Shark Monorail? Now that is not a movie they would make, unfortunately, but I would watch it. Oh, Kendall's calling again. 1 second. I gotta mute. Kendall's hungry and she's letting us know. What would you like to eat?
Well, I don't know. Laylee's coming and she's bringing like dessert type stuff.
What? That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is Thai food.
Oh, okay.
Nice. All right, I'll take care of that.
Should we see if Laylee wants Thai food?
Yeah, text her and then text me.
I'm driving.
But you'll be home in a minute, I thought, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I'll be home in 18 minutes.
Okay. Wait, you are asking me to text her?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yes. Trent.
Tell Trent.
You are telling Trent.
Oh, right. Sorry. Trent, stop being a little bitch and just text Laylee.
Fuck, I blew it. Yeah, I mean, I was just playing, honestly. I was gonna do it.
Trent? Wait, who's Trent again? Trent, what do you do?
I'm at the movies. You've been in here so many times.
Trent, listen. My friend Laylee's so hot, you would love her.
What?
Text her and see if she wants any lunch with you, like Thai food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. Yeah. I mean, I was gonna do it. I was just playing. I was just playing.
Yeah. Maybe she'll like you. I don't know.
Yeah, damn girl. Okay.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, like 100%. Like whatever.
Okay, bye, Trent.
See ya. What's up? Whatever. What's up? Bye.
Thanks, Trent.
Thank you.
Case, I love him. Bye, Trent.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I'm not telling him fucking that, dude. I'm not gonna tell him that. I fucking killed that conversation. We blew it with Kendall. She's taken, is the thing. But did you see how then I pivoted? You don't even know who she's talking about. I could ask Case. Okay. I have to figure this out. 1 second. Okay. Hey, what's up? Hear you're cool? Is that too much to say? Yes. Just ask her if she wants Thai food. Hey. Want any Thai food? It's hot. They make hot food. Just ask if she wants any Thai food. Hey, want any Thai food? We're gonna get some. Kendall and I about to order some. Is that fucking smooth? I added stuff, but now I'm fucking questioning everything. Oh, fuck. Alright, I hit send. God damn it. Dude, texting sucks. With words. I should have just sent her like 6 sandwich emojis. I didn't say it's me. It's good. Now she's gonna block the number. I don't even care. Fuck. What were we doing? The F1 trailer. You were looking for that for some reason, even though the movie's out. That movie came out. Well, they said F1 in the chat. They just want me to hit F1 on a keyboard? 2025 Partners trailer for something. Warner Brothers? An animation festival, maybe? Okay, we're gonna just watch Void Break? Wow, these trailers are odd today. The Foundation, season 3? I don't know much about Foundation. Let's just watch the Sliders TV pilots opening 2 minutes. That's my pick. That's pretty good, actually. We can agree on that. Let's watch 2 minutes of the Sliders TV extended pilot. That's like a trailer in the sense that it's a trailer for a full series that did exist. Let's find out.
Good morning, Northern California. What are you doing in bed?
Meet Quinn Mallory.
I'm meeting him.
I gotta fly.
This is turned all the way up for the record.
You're supposed to be the brightest of the bright, the best there is. He's a dreamer. Mr. Mallory, you might at least do me the courtesy to pretend that you're listening to me. At work, he's a slacker. I'm not that late.
The man just fired you.
But in his basement laboratory...
My attempt to create the world's first anti-gravity device has taken a bizarre turn. Anti-grav,
This is a different vibe than it ended up being.
He's a scientific genius. Oh my God, you solved it. A parallel universe is a theoretical concept.
It gets better.
We can watch Waves of Madness, Steve.
A lot better.
You mean that we can just like slide through this and boom, we're on another planet?
No, same planet, different dimension.
Oh. Whoa.
He and 3 unlikely friends are about to pass through a portal to a parallel dimension.
Of sliding?
I think I've just seen God and I could have sworn he was driving a Cadillac. where everything is unreal.
Hell really did freeze over. We're out of here!
Whoa!
What are you, blind? It's a green light for crying out loud!
Red is go, green is stop.
It's backwards.
Is possible.
What did you do, honey? Forget something?
Mom, look at you. And each time the clock strikes
His
zero,
mom is pregnant? Alright.
a new adventure begins.
Who are you? Isn't it obvious? I'm you.
Wild, huh?
I once stepped onto an earth where there's no crime or hate. No one was afraid there, Quinn.
Welcome to the revolution.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
This is a long PBS trailer.
Sliders.
It's not PBS though, apparently.
You're gonna love sliding.
Wednesday at 9, 8 Central.
On Fox. Whoa. That's how you trailer. That's how you make a hit. I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to argue against that. Slidden. Okay, wait. Waves of Madness is then like, what is that? Waves of Madness trailer. A Secret Fourth trailer? From 8 months ago. The Waves of Madness. I don't know what it is. I have no context. But it's on YouTube, and that means it's safe to watch. Let's find out.
Agent LaGrasse, do you copy?
I copy.
We intercepted a distress call.
There's an SOS from the Elder of the Sea.
They said there is something on the ship.
Oh shit, Madness for sure.
Ship
A
appears to be
side-scrolling
deserted.
film.
This is the rescue party? Is it just you?
There's an SOS from the Elder of the Sea. If you get this message, don't send help. It's just me. Don't send help.
He just
Going
shoot
to
that
be a
lady?
long night.
Don't send help. There's an SOS from the Elder of the Sea.
You won't accept the truth.
Send help. Send help. Send help. Send help. Send help.
Look at this weird side scroll.
You're still there on that ship, aren't you? With those things.
Up or down?
Since when do monsters go up?
Can you go up with it?
Don't send help.
Those waves were crazy. It earned its title. That was nuts. Madness, in fact. I just don't like shit that's only from one angle, you know? Same angle again and again and again. Pass. Oh yeah, ratings. Always forget we can rate these. Yeah, I think that took place on a hype train. The belly of hell. Or a boat. One of those two. Okay, well, hey, 4 trailers. Your attention span is slowly increasing. Chad isn't appreciating the madness. A guy literally filmed that in his kitchen. I think it looks pretty good for getting filmed in a kitchen. Well, where'd the lady film it then? She came to the kitchen, probably. Can you fit that many actors in one kitchen? Yes. I'm just wondering if they had to film each part separately. They're not appreciating the madness of filming an entire side-scrolling movie in your kitchen. It was another kitchen. See? It was a worthwhile question. I'm just supporting people making movies from one angle in their kitchen. It's just not for me because I like a diversity of shots. Really? Yeah. Medium. Wide. Occasionally close up. You can do that from one angle. Can you? Alright. That's it. I'm fucking done being peaceful. I gotta go fight. Right now. Youngblood, no. You can't go back there. Hang out with Allie Edward. I owe him $20, so I gotta go. Look, Chris is making a bunch of noise about problems, but the world is a world of peace and arm wrestling. That's what I'm gonna go do right now. And you go do whatever you're gonna do because you do, in fact, know what it is. We'll see you soon. That's a good point. That is his parole officer. I'm not trying to tell Chris how to do his job, but I don't think he's flexing his authority in quite the right way. Seems like he should have some power over that kid. But I guess he doesn't. Oh, right. There was a call for an expert. Can we talk to the hate sock and how it feels about the protests? Oh, no. No, a hate sock? Frickin' Wet Mitchell did call for a sock. Did call something a hate sock earlier. So, I guess we can. About the protests, if you have any questions for the hate sock, apparently it's not Stephen Miller. I'm as surprised as you, Card King. Feel free to throw them in the chat. I guess thanks for joining us on such short notice. Hate sock. Fuck you. Fuck you. What? So you're the hate sock. What does it fucking look like? Fuck off. What are your thoughts on the protest? Give me a fucking break. Dumbass. He is kind of stylish. You're an Argyle sock? You wish. When's Pepito? Don't give Pepito any ideas. I ain't fucking working for you. There's a character like this on Canadian TV called Ed the Sock. Oh yeah, let's find out what that was. Ed the Sock. Are you related to this?
All right, welcome to Smash or Trash, where we allow just ordinary citizens to come in and express their opinion on a video that we're currently playing on rotation, or in rotation here at Much Music. So let's meet our panel before I tell you what the video is. Over there, what's your name, sir?
I'm Chris, Ed.
All right, Chris Ed, is that hyphenated?
No, just Chris.
Just Chris?
Yeah.
And,
Is that you? Fuck off, that's not me. I do different. That sucked ass. It was so close to what you're doing. Fuck you. Piece of shit. Is this all you do? You wish. You've said about the same 3 things on repeat, which are fuck you, wish, and honestly, maybe just fucking you, wish. Dumbass. Oh, you did say dumbass, too. He looks like Sockhead from the classic movie Freaked. Okay. Is this something you're related to? Just to find out. Does this be like this?
If your coloring is in the autumn range like Maria, I would suggest you try the earth tone eye makeup. Now, as you can see, I've done a lovely French braid on Maria, but I encourage everyone to experiment and use your imagination. The main thing is, just have fun with it.
La 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 la. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It makes a tasty meal. We do the Wiener Schnitzel polka because we love to eat fried veal. Hey, hey, hey! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! You've been a great try.
Do you like that? Nope. Fuck you. Okay. You wish, asshole. Dumbass. That was Bobcat Goldthwait. That's just the name he gave himself. It's not even his real fucking name. Stupid shit. Used to be comedy in this fucking country. Okay, so you do say stuff. Used to be fucking comedy in this country. You think you can make a movie like Jackass 5 now? I don't think there's been 5 Jackass movies. Exactly. Dumbass. I kind of like the Jackass movies. I don't. Couldn't even make that nowadays. What do you like, idiot? You like idiots. I don't have to answer your stupid fucking questions. Okay, do you have any thoughts on the protests? Fucking whatever. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get much out of this guy. Suck it. Dumb questions that suck, maybe, is what you'll get to me, apparently. Dumb piece of shit. Is this the right-wing Rosie O'Donnell? Nope. Try again, idiot. Hey, don't talk to my viewers that way. I'm talking to you, dumbass. There's technically 6 Jackass movies. Yep. Guess again. Wait. You said there weren't 2. Fuck you. Oh. Military parades give off small dick energy. Yep. Oh, so you're against the parades. You wish. Checks history on all dictators who were also voted in. Oh, that's from earlier. I'm slow on these comments sometimes. A big surprise. How does Gina feel about the fish tie? Is it her style? I'll have to ask her next time. Don't. Nobody cares. But propaganda asked. Doesn't care about that shit. Fuck you. Can someone message how to use points to vote? You know what? I actually have no idea. What? Yeah, right. I mean, I really don't. Do I bet? Wait, you meant yeah, right, like you agree? Nope. You know, hating isn't just being a contrarian. Hate is like an actual emotion where you feel certain ways about things. Nah. Ding dong, that's your fucking name. Sorry, the doorbell did go off, and that's not my name. Yeah. Wait, were you gonna stream tonight though? Did you still want to play It Takes Two? Or whatever, not that? Yeah, like, at night later. Okay. Oh, so she's coming over soon? Yes. Okay. Coming over, like, right now. Guys?
Can I ask him a question?
Oh, you sure can.
Who's that walking over here? Is that Kendall fucking Lynn? Yo, let me tell you about a girl named Kendall. Got a vibe so wild, man, she's raised now. This is Christine by her in this party. Kendall Lynn was inside her memes. Attitude popping, always popping off, saying the wrong thing. She's gonna pop.
Does my name, I'm asking you guys a question, I'm taking over the stream. Does my name, Kendall Lynn, does that sound Asian? Does that sound like an Asian name if you hear it for the first time?
Lynn sounds slightly Asian.
Uh-huh. But it's like Lynn with a Y and not an I.
I think if someone told you it sounds Asian, did they tell it to you after seeing you that it sounds Asian?
Huh?
Did someone say your name sounds Asian?
Yeah, I just get comments sometimes.
Is it from someone who's already seen you, though?
I don't know.
Because I think if they've seen you and then they're like, oh, yeah, it's an Asian name. It's because it has Lynn in it. And they're like Asian Lynn, like L-I-N or something.
Lynn makes it sound more Filipino. Oh.
I don't think it sounds particularly Asian. I think people just are like, they see a race and then they're like, they tie it to the name.
Stormborn says it sounds more Southern. Is it because it's like a first name, middle name?
Yeah, like if
first name,
if I had a sister from Virginia and I was like, her name's Kendall Lynn, people would be like, oh, that's Southern.
Oh, she's Southern.
Then if I was like, I have a cousin in China who's Chinese and her name is Kendall Lynn, they'd be like, yeah, Asian.
Yeah. Lin-Manuel Miranda, Asian. No, he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but his first name is Chinese.
Okay, that's all. Bye. I'm gonna clean.
Wait, do you have any questions for the hate sock?
The what?
I'm talking to a hate sock. What? Fuck you. Do you have any questions for the hate sock?
Ask him if Kendall Lynn sounds Asian.
Does Kendall Lynn sound Asian? Yeah. It's a little racist, I think. You wish. That's kind of all he says, unfortunately. Who's that? It's my girlfriend. Yeah, right. That's kind of his whole deal.
So, Lady Sidetricks, Lynn is my middle name, but it's one N.
I bet.
Oh my god.
Sorry, he's pretty...
It sounds white bread country. Whoa.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, bye.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you can stay. You can stay.
No, it's okay.
Hate sock, I think I'm done talking to you. I'm done talking to you. Hate sock, do you have a female girl? Do you have a female sock that you're near? Yeah. Really?
Hello. Hello? Hi. Oh my god. I'm a nice sock. I'm the nicest sock you'll ever meet. My boyfriend's oh no, my brother? Who?
Whatever you want, baby.
Oh, my brother. He's super mean. He got that from our mom. Oh my god.
I'm back. That's how socks get around.
Why not both, Skymere? Stop.
Why not both? Wait a minute. Hate sock, you sounded oddly comfortable with your sister being your girlfriend. You wish. I think you wish. Dumbass. Oh my god. Hate sock, you're not allowed to do incest on this stream. You wish. Okay, whatever. That's the hate sock. I guess socks do come in pairs. Crumb has crumbly hemorrhoids. I think that sounds about right. Want to see a funny cat and mouse? You mean like Tom and Jerry? You wish. Hate sock, you're done, okay? Is this sock puppet Andrew Dice Clay? Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet and I forgot the fucking rest because the joke sucks. Nope. You wish, dumbass. Stop. I'm calling you a dumbass. Okay, fine. Hate sock for future correspondent? You wish. I don't wish. Should Case put a ring on it? Hate sock? You wish. I don't. I do. I didn't propose. I do. I didn't propose. I do think you suck. Hate sock. I'm out. Peace. Just kidding. Sorry, guys. He's not a correspondent. Some of the new things I've been interacting with are a little... They kind of suck. I'll just come out and say it. Some of them kind of suck. And yeah, I am talking about serial killer Ed. And the old guy that doesn't look old. And the wet lady. I just don't think they're that good.
Those were good hires. I'm building a corporate powerhouse team to get our profits to the moon. And this is the thanks I get?
Oh, you actually care that much?
I don't know what I just said, and I don't care. But it felt fun to say. Anyway, what don't you like? Are you a sock?
I'm not the hate sock.
You're sounding kind of like the hate sock. Are you the hate sock?
No.
Then maybe you should turn that frown into a big old grin and eat a burrito. Nyang, 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 nyang.
Guess maybe that's a healthier way to look at it.
I don't know. I don't actually know. Maybe I'm a hate sock. I don't know.
You're a dog.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get through these last two segments. I'm gonna have to disable our requests for now, as we have two things left to do, and maybe a news rundown if there's time. I don't know what's going on in the world of conspiracies. What was requested? Case was replaced by a lizard chameleon person. You know, the new wig is on the way. But so far I haven't been able to find Clem yet to make sure he's down for this ploy to get him back on the stream. But once I do, Guy, you have some competition. I mean, I could easily let people request which version of this segment they want. So, just saying. Anyway, for now, let's send it to the downstairs conspiracy area. Constantly introducing me while threatening my job. That's just the way of the world nowadays. It's a leadership tactic and I respect it. I always threaten to fire someone. That's what I learned from our president. And I just have to live up to the task. Can't blame your chief for constantly firing people randomly, threatening to fire you. Commander in case. I'm just respecting the chain of command. See how good of an employee I am? Unless, of course, he's been replaced by a fucking lizard person, which I'm not saying he has. I'm not trying to start any beef here with a manager, I guess. I'm just saying I'm Guy Redacted. That's never been up for debate. I'm definitely Guy Redacted. But who's Case really? Who's Case? He doesn't even say his name that much. Doesn't say it enough for my taste. I say I'm Guy Redacted pretty much every time that it cuts to me. I'm Guy Redacted, just to remind you guys. Familiarize yourself with me, keep me around, please. And if it sounds crazy, well, crazier things have happened than the leadership infrastructure all the way from the top to the very bottom where Case resides, being replaced by lizard people. Don't believe me? Well, watch me type it into YouTube and immediately find proof. Lizard clone people. Conspiracy. Boom. The lizard people murders alternate reality.
I pulled that.
Courtesy of Vice TV. Maybe God can replace Crumb once he dies. I'm down for that. I'm not married to being this. I'll change everything about myself. Not like a lizard though. Like a entrepreneur. I mean it in the sense of like I have a very flexible entrepreneurial spirit. And not in the sense of I flippantly change my opinions on a whim. Based on whatever I'm confronted with. Out of pure terror and cowardice at all times. I've never done that even once. Just like I won't, after watching this video, confirming, I'm assuming, that lizard people are everywhere and threatening to take us over at all times, and probably already got Case, and that's why he's being mean about me. Let's find out.
That face off, and beneath it was a reptile.
Whoa, this guy, like, doesn't even look real.
This little tooth that sticks out here.
Fans claim they saw Justin Bieber turn into a giant reptile.
In simple terms, there is a predator race.
Just to be clear, there's no evidence that an alien race of 12 feet tall, blood-drinking reptilian humanoids secretly controls the world.
So why'd you just show
Are the allegations true that you're secretly a lizard? I'm gonna have to go with no.
Still, this conspiracy theory is driving some people to murder.
Their father confessing to authorities that he killed them. He believed his children possessed serpent DNA.
911, where's your emergency?
He grabbed me.
Well, don't do that, guys. Don't do that.
This trigger. Oh my God.
Okay, maybe. Look, are there lizard people? I'm saying 100% yes. Are they your kids? No, and don't shoot them. I've been clear about that the whole time, right? Don't kill children or anybody. Not everybody who believes lizard people exist is the murderers, and that's fucked up to think is the main point.
A lot of conspiracy theories claim
Oh my God, wait a minute. They picked the wrong guy if they're going to try to convince me that lizard people don't exist. Am I crazy for thinking this guy's got a full lizard neck? That is a lizard length neck. I'm sorry. Not that you need to judge a book by its cover, but this looks like a cover over a lizard guy. Just saying.
Secret, shadowy force clandestinely controlling world events. But who exactly is pulling the strings? The Freemasons? The Illuminati? To a small but vocal group, the culprits are lizards. Extraterrestrial, iguana-like creatures that eat people.
They're feeding off humanity. They've turned humanity into a slave race. They demand human sacrifice.
One small 2013 survey estimated around 4% of Americans believe the Earth is ruled by evil reptilians. And if you've personally never seen any lizard people walking around, well...
Ask yourself this, what's more likely? that 4% of Americans have completely lost their minds, or that there's lizard people.
That's because, as the theory goes, these aliens are shapeshifters.
The Queen and Prince Philip are not human. They shapeshift from human form into lizard form.
According to believers, most prominent politicians, business people, and celebrities are secretly reptiles.
So the core tenets of the reptile alien conspiracy theory are that a group of lizard-like humanoid aliens, often said to be from the planet Alpha Draconis, came to Earth in ancient times and have either intermarried with humans or simply taken human form in order to pose as our leaders and take control of the human race. And if we step out of line, they murder us.
Look at this guy. This guy knows what's up. See this guy up here? He's got a look that I trust for some reason. Just a fellow traveler that understands. Sabrici says, Mr. Iguana's out here walking around out in the open. Just ask him. If you're referring to the forensic photo of that lizard that happened to be in a crowd, they had to use a very special lens to get that shot. If you've ever seen the movie They Live, or as I like to call it, a docudrama, they've kind of made that style of sunglasses, but for cameras. And most people don't know about it. But guys like me and this guy, we do. So listen up.
That's how much Bill Gates is a reptilian. He was just shape-shifting, growing a big-ass long tail.
And online, lizard hunters scour images of famous people looking for moments when they accidentally drop their human disguises.
His two bottom teeth remind me of snake teeth.
Like, look at how the face, like, lays on the head. What?
See? I mean, come on. This does look unsettling. You gotta give them that. Sure, the contrast on the image, the color contrast has apparently been fucked with pretty heavily. Or has the skin been fucked with heavily? Because that's a very lizard-like face. Uh-oh.
I can see.
Oh God, he's
Listen
mad.
up, Jack. Scummer Just Mama Jam 300 shiny tasty coins, and I've been dying to say this. Hiss.
He's not beating the allegations. His back smells like lizard, just for the record. That's right, I can smell his back. Okay, whoa. That was a lizard-like speed. Steve says that's how I look after too much pizza. That's how they're trying to trick you. That's not just the pizza look, it's a lizard look.
This shit looks like, whoa, what the
See the neck? See the ridges, the bone comes all the way across, stops here.
Sherry Shriner was one of the most popular online reptile sleuths.
I'm laughing because it's just so
Just a poor
factual.
woman who lives in the backwoods of Ohio.
Truth and comedy.
Trying to save mankind, kill off the aliens.
But Shriner didn't just analyze celebrity faces. She was also a prophet of doom, an apocalyptic preacher spreading the reptile gospel to an audience of tens of thousands through platforms like Facebook and YouTube.
Look at YouTube. Type in reptilian humans or reptilian shapeshifters or cloned humans. This is stuff I've been hammering about for over a decade.
According to her,
I would like to point out, listen to what that lady said. Go to YouTube, type in reptile humans. What did I just do? You guys act like I don't know what I'm talking about. That's literally what an expert just suggested you do. So, food for thought for anybody who wants to be replaced.
only were actors and world leaders secret serpents, but most humans, including your own friends and family, could not be trusted.
Most of the people we're looking
Exactly,
at are
Cartoon.
fakes. Out of every 4 humans, only 1 is real. Has real human
70,
DNA.
oh my God. Think about how serious that is. That's 75% lizard is what we're currently at. And that number's only going up.
She demanded money and devotion from her followers. And eventually, Shriner began to face allegations that she was running a cult. Maybe
what,
the
by
first
lizards?
sign that something was wrong was the death of Kelly Pengilly in 2012.
Oops.
The 22-year-old died of an apparent suicide, seeming to believe her demise would somehow aid Shriner's cosmic war against evil. Pengilly's loved ones blamed Shriner for their loss.
I think Sherry Shriner is a predator. And like the epitome of evil.
Things would really come to a head 5 years later in 2017 when one of Shriner's...
That's terrible. Look, that is terrible. Obviously, that's awful. I'm saying this is supposed to be about lizards. And That's not related to the lizard argument. Just because one person happens to be awful, again, doesn't mean everybody who believes 90% of humans are lizards is a bad guy.
Shriner's followers killed another.
911, where's your emergency?
He grabbed me and he told me, "You press this trigger." Oh my God! He's dead.
Okay, that's also pretty sad.
The woman convicted of what some called a cult murder is sentenced in Monroe County today.
I mean, it's crazy that they're saying this stuff about me. Reptilian man killer.
It all started when Shriner turned on Barbara Rogers, a follower.
She started calling me a reptile. She started attacking me because I wasn't worshiping her.
What is this still frame? Did Vice project her image onto this? Or is that just a photo she has laying around?
Her the way everybody else was. That's what she wanted, was worship.
This created a rift between Rogers and boyfriend...
It's Chris D'Elia again. Oh wait, no, that's not him either, sorry.
...and Stephen Mineo, a major devotee of Shriner's.
Sherry Shriner really fucked my head up. I've been supporting her for 14 years. I had suicidal thoughts. I felt like killing myself over this.
On July 15, 2017, Rogers killed Mineo with his own gun.
He took the gun and started putting it into my hand. He goes, "Here, take it. Point it at me. Point it." He just starts grabbing it, saying, he put it in my hand, and he goes, "Point it at me and shoot it right now."
Rogers claimed Mineo wanted to kill himself and had dragged her into his suicidal moment. She was convicted of third-degree murder and sentenced to 15 to 40 years in prison. But there was little accountability for Sherry Shriner, the couple's online prophet. She died of a heart attack in 2018, still claiming Rogers was a reptile or a clone.
See, you're right, Sportfight. This is cult stuff, and it is sad. My argument is just because you believe anywhere from 1/10 to 90% of humans are lizards and been replaced doesn't mean you're in a cult or that you're crazy. That's just a thing you believe. Some people take it too far. Let's keep watching.
This was far from the only case of violence involving conspiracy theories about alligator men. Take Isaiah Gentry,
lizard people,
Arizona
thank you,
teen who stabbed his dad in 2020.
Police say Gentry told them he tried to kill his father because a, quote, shape-shifting reptile had taken over.
Or Bucky Wolf, who in 2019 claimed God told him his brother was turning into a lizard.
A 26-year-old Seattle man is in jail after prosecutors say he killed his brother Sunday night, stabbing him in the head with a sword.
Or Anthony Quinn Warner, who in 2020 set off a bomb in Nashville, Tennessee on Christmas Day, killing himself and injuring 8 others.
Oh. But what about all the people who believe people are lizards that are doing good stuff? That's just what they're leaving. I just think, to be fair, they should include people who believe that people are lizards that do good stuff. Like, I recently ordered Grubhub soup for one of my friends recently because they were sick. And I believe people are lizards. So.
Days before the bombing, he'd sent packages and letters to friends explaining his belief in lizard conspiracy theories.
Warner wrote, "They put a switch into the human brain so they could walk among us and appear human."
And if you are a person who is prone to violence, who's prone to conspiracy theories, you're going to look at this reptile elite as part of the New World Order, part of the deep state that is controlling you, that's keeping you down, and you're going to fight back against it. So what you have in these killings are people who feel like they're genuinely fighting for humanity. They're protecting themselves, protecting their families by taking action against these lizard aliens.
The first lizard conspiracy death was probably the 1999 murder of Gurley Chu Hosenkopf.
Gosh darn it, how many people have done murders that are lizard fans? Not fans, realists. This is the bummer. I didn't expect there to be this many, but I just want to emphasize. I just believe a lot of people are lizards. I'm not a killer.
A New Mexico bank teller.
To this day, her body has not been found.
Her estranged husband, Diesen Hosenkopf, and his new girlfriend were actually pro-reptilian, allegedly believing they'd be rewarded if they helped the aliens enslave humanity. Part of proving they were worthy involved killing Gurley Chu.
When you decide you're going to commit murder, you decide that you're going to trade your life for theirs. I did that.
The two killers...
That does not represent the beliefs of all lizard realists. That we're not all that creepy and we don't ourselves look and sound so much like lizards.
who were sentenced to life in prison met at a David Icke conference.
And he is going to go down in history as a legend. David Icke! Thank you.
Icke, a former sports announcer from the UK, is the granddaddy of today's reptilian lore. After declaring himself the son of God on television in 1991, Icke became a prolific writer on conspiracy theories and otherworldly topics.
They demand human sacrifice, that's where Satanism comes in.
He introduced his version of the reptilian conspiracy in the 90s.
This extraterrestrial race interbred with humanity, creating hybrid bloodlines.
Icke's critics have pointed out that much of his reptilian vision seems to be plagiarized from the 1983 miniseries V.
See, they're being fake Icke fans. Because if they knew, they're talking about 90s Icke. In like 2010s, like later Icke, the lore gets the facts get way more complicated than that. So they haven't even read his stuff, and it's very obvious.
The visitors were lying. They were not like us. They were not our friends.
Not to mention, Icke's version seemed to just put a scaly new skin on one of the oldest conspiracy theories out there.
Hello, this is Loki, and I'm here to present to you a paper entitled Jewish Reptilians.
Think about it. A foreign threat, hidden among the populace, drinking human blood, and controlling the media. Sound familiar?
Because really, like, I'm non-discriminatory, and I think everybody eats lizards. It's not about Jewish lizards for me. And I want to be clear about that. I think all of you are probably lizards. All of you could be. Some of you aren't, but like, 90%-ish are. And I still welcome your viewership. I just know that I know that you're a lizard.
While the idea of lizard humanoids is not inherently anti-Semitic, all of the tropes that it uses are the same ones often used by conspiracy theories that posit Jewish power at the very top of the global elite.
So it's probably not surprising these theories started bleeding into right-wing communities and showing up at the outer fringes of the QAnon movement.
Exactly, Stormberg, the Greek lizard.
The cabal or the deep state that's posited by QAnon and the reptile elite of the lizard conspiracy theory, they have the same function. They control everything, they're hiding in plain sight, they're doing terrible things, particularly to children. So it is absolutely no surprise when a Q believer will have already believed in the lizard people conspiracy when they find Q, or they find Q and then they find the lizard people conspiracy.
One of the most tragic cases of QAnon and reptilians colliding is that of a California man named Matthew Coleman.
A surf school owner with ties to San Diego is accused of murdering his two toddlers.
Another murderer?
He believed his children possessed serpent DNA.
Police say he admits killing the children and hiding their bodies in Mexico.
On August 9th, 2021, Matthew Coleman killed his 2-year-old son, Kaleo, and 10-month-old daughter, Roxy, with a spearfishing gun. He and his wife, Abby, had been researching QAnon conspiracy theories online together.
Coleman allegedly told authorities he was receiving visions and signs revealing that his wife possessed serpent DNA and had passed it on to his children.
After his arrest, he told FBI agents he'd killed them to save the world. He'd first learned about reptilians from David Icke's Twitter account.
So
there's other stuff on there too.
They know that they are appealing to people who are unbalanced, people who are angry, people who are armed in many cases, and looking for a target for their rage.
Not all of us.
So they do bear responsibility, and they do bear accountability.
The reptilian narrative is alluring because it offers an explanation for the suffering in this world. Rather than facing man's own capacity for evil, for some people, it might be simpler to believe our problems are caused by literal monsters.
Yes, simpler.
The truth is that lizard people can't hurt you or your loved ones, but believing in lizard people definitely can.
Okay. Look, do I stand by everything that everybody who believes in lizards has done? No, but I also don't stand by everybody who believes in string theory. They've probably done stuff too. Theories, people aren't defined by the theories they believe in. Some of us are defined by the actions we don't take. And I never advocated for anybody doing anything about any of the stuff I'm talking about. All I've ever said is everything you believe is a lie. The world is falling apart. Everyone around you is dangerous. But I've never said to do anything about it. And I'm going on the record as saying I never will. I will never tell you to do anything. Because that's how they get you, is when they try to get you to do stuff. All I've ever suggested is that you keep watching. You guys know me. All I'm saying is watch me and everything's broken. And some people just take it too far. And we can't be held responsible for that just because we said your neighbors are trying to kill you that you did something. And I'm sick of that narrative that saying stuff has consequences, because it doesn't. And I just want you to think about that the next time you're thinking of doing anything that it's not my fault, okay? And I think we can all at least agree with that. So the question, of course, is Case a lizard person? The answer, unfortunately, is yes. Is he trying to destroy you with his lizard vibes that he's projecting over the internet? Of course. Should you keep watching him? Yes, I'm on this network. And with that, be sure to stay mentally secure. Be sure to stay watching. Be sure to stay angry, but don't do anything. And we'll talk to y'all very soon, because what we see is the truth right here. Semper Truth. See you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone, on this momentous wall-reaching day. I'm, of course, Peter Gibbon. Good to see you. I'm ominously in favor of hate sock in this moment as well. Don't choose hate. Don't choose sock. Choose the wall, which we're going to go to very soon. I just heard, look, I had to stop by because I heard that you're going to be visiting my wall Friday. I'll say this, Friday or Monday, because I have to check with my lawyer because of all the people that have gone in there and not left. Or another way to put not leaving is stayed, because it's everything you've heard about the wall doesn't begin to articulate it. I feel like you're building this wall up too much, honestly, at this point. Like yes, it seems like we have a rat problem. And you make some noises in there. But I suspect you just basically are keeping an apartment in there, right? Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess we will. Oh, boy. All right. The crazier your wall is, the longer it's going to take for me to get to it. I'll put it that way. Because I have to do more. I have to check with my lawyer a lot if it's really crazy. So it could take longer than to get to the wall. Well, all I'm here to talk about today is the good news, which is you're all welcome to come to my wall whenever Case can get his act together and get you guys in there. And also, all the news. Yeah, little Tommy. The other reason it takes me a while to consult with my lawyer is they struggle with object permanence. They're not as developed as some other lawyers, so sometimes my lawyer forgets I exist if I'm not right in front of them. That's actually quite common. Yeah, that's what he says too. Okay. All the news? All the news! Play my song while I pull up this news. Woo! Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's what the lyrics say. Well, I'm shaping my wall. Okay, a lot of good stories submitted for us to run through today in this rapid fire news rundown. And you can submit news too at the cream.team in the bin section. There's a big old news section in there. And every day-ish, because Case streams at a very confusing schedule, we click on all these stories, and, well, at least like 10 or so of them, And then we run through them. All right. Oh my gosh. So much stuff happening in the world. It's crazy. Just 2 days and all this stuff happens. If I click on too many stories, it starts to make the stream not work, so I gotta be careful. Uh-oh, it's happening. Then there's a video. A disturbing video to end with, so we'll save that little disturbing bit of craziness for the end. Okay. And I've loaded up all the news. You made us look at your face for so long while you did that. It was a little special treat for all of you. Okay. Robert Eggers to direct Christmas Carol movie. Eyes William Dafoe. Oh, like Scrooged with Bill Murray? It's from Eggers. I'm guessing it's going to be a dark gothic take or something. After hitting a home run during the holidays with a take on Dracula, Nosferatu, he's making a Christmas Carol. And Dafoe's apparent... Don't do my voice. Sometimes I just mumble along with the anchors. Messed up. Pentagon has been pushing Americans to believe in UFOs for decades, new report finds. Oh no. Guy's going to be so upset that he's been mentally manipulated. I'm sure that'll be his reaction. Also, we have some comments. It's not my fault. Guy redacted. This is official stance. It is on his business card, actually. He's given me one. UFOs have been back in the news. Well, would you believe it's because the FBI wants it that way? The article shows that the government has, at various points over the years, purposely sown disinformation about UFOs in an effort to make Americans believe in little green men. Kind of glitching out yourself. Are you sure you're a human at this point? Of course. What do you mean at this point? Well, you spend enough time with the rats, and sometimes you feel more rat than human, which I wish, though. I wish I could be amongst the hive and really belong. Oh, shit, I broke it. I forgot that those are trip opinions and not comment opinions. 1 second. Fix. Yeah, I should do it. Okay. Someday I'll make it so that if I go to -1, it doesn't break that whole comment system. But until then. Oh, StreamerBot. Case's true obsession. Ozempic penis. Male users reveal shocking change to their genitalia after injecting weight loss shot. Tell me all about it. New York Post woman.
Quickly become some of the most popular medications in history, with more than 1 in 8 Americans having tried them.
Mackenzie
Their popularity
Beard
has been driven, in large part, by celebrities like Oprah, Kelly Clarkson, and even Elon Musk, who've all admitted to using the drugs to slim down. While you might be familiar with these as weight loss drugs, some GLP-1s, like Mounjaro and Ozempic, were actually first approved to treat type 2 diabetes. Medications like...
Okay, but what about our penises? Because that's the fun part. On you, it's actually the worst part, Peter. That was unnecessary, Case. It's not even dignified to call it a low blow. My penis actually kind of rests on my belly a lot of the time, so it'd be more of a mid-blow. Midsection blow. When I lay down, my penis sometimes drapes over my stomach. Sorry, that was maybe too much information. Actually, have I ever told you how some people have growers, some people have showers? I have a shrinker. It retracts a little bit. It's really long, and then when it gets hard, like a balloon going the wrong way, you know? I recently measured myself down there. I noticed I gained about 1 inch, said an anonymous user. Okay, anonymously gained an inch on the internet. I believe it. I recently measured and I gained an inch. Okay. Yes, another happy Redditor responded. I gained 1.5 inches in length. No joke. Like, you obviously know how long I was before I got very fat. Oh, so there's losing weight. My wife noticed a difference. I lost 78 pounds and I gained an inch of penis. Ozempic does not enlarge your penis, but an erect penis may change side considerably depending on the day, temperature, and factors other than sexual arousal. All right. Ozempic mouth is another recently reported side effect marked by pronounced folds at the corners of the mouth and noticeable wrinkles on the lips. Huh. The spice. It's like the spice. How so? Well, it gives you powers, but it dries you out because it's like a desert drug. That's what I'm taking from this. Is that just O-face? Ozempic worries me. I don't know. I think it's just all these crazy side effects, kind of like this penis side effect, are just a result of losing weight really quickly, probably in a way that's not something your body's entirely useful or entirely natural. But I mean, if it's helping people, great, but I don't know. This is like the third article we've gotten about Ozempic penis, so I'm starting to wonder if there might be a little bit of a PR push here. You think they would try to sell a drug on the false pretense of it making something as unnecessary as your penis bigger? You think guys would really start taking a weight loss drug just to make their dick gain up to 1.5 inches in as little as a month? Yes, I do. What, just because in maybe even just 3 weeks you could gain up to 2 inches? Click now. Disney Universal sue image creator Midjourney for copyright infringement. Do we need the details here? Or is it just so obvious what happened that we don't need them? Yeah, that might be more of a headline one. They probably trained very obviously. Tons of their data comes from, if not direct IP, then fan drawings of the IP and any other kind of image of their IP on the internet. So you can just easily steal the likeness of whatever. I would argue that's more of a problem than just for Disney, but hey, I'll let them fight that fight. I'm not against it. If you have 20 pounds to lose, please don't try getting on those drugs. But what if you have 30 pounds to lose? I'm very satisfied with my weight. I've actually lost a lot of body weight, but gained face weight. What just happened? Just some wall stuff. The GeForce 5027 POS is a PC disguised as a graphics card. What? Many things turned into mini PCs. We've seen many things turned into mini PCs, but this could be the first time a repurposed graphics card has been transformed into a functioning computer. Well, hey, everybody's obsessed with graphics cards anyway over most of the other components, so they've really narrowed it down to the things PC guys like the most. I do like a new graphics card. Yeah, and just don't worry about the rest of it, literally in this case. It's a paradise. It's a PC paradise. The question is, was the article written about them suing AI companies written by an AI? Yes. I mean, on the internet, it's increasingly feeling like half of this shit is pumped out by an AI. Half of these companies are bragging about it, so not my favorite. I think a lot of, like, this is a BBC article. I'm hoping in cases like this, they're not AIing out their articles, but with deadlines and stuff, you could also have writers drafting this shit out with AI, so who knows. Weinstein. He was found guilty of sexual assault after New York retrial. Good job, everybody. Wish we had done it 30 years sooner, but better publicly ruined and held criminally liable late than never at all. Yep, that's good. I don't need you to tell me it's good, Peter, but I did. Okay. All right, more AI news. Fantastic. ChatGPT's absolutely wrecked at chess by Atari 2600 console from 1977. Atari's humble 8-bit engine just did its thing. Despite all its advances, ChatGPT is seemingly still less smart at certain tasks than an Atari console from almost 50 years ago. I guess we could read as to why, but I would have to guess it's just the nature of LLMs and how they associate patterns more so than do programmed reasoning, but it could be more complicated than that. Waiting. Fix. Sorry, Bonsai Bullfrog. I think I did break it a little bit more than I realized. Does this mean Weinstein will be the next Republican president? Okay, I see what you did there, but no, right? Yeah, I think he's. I'm gonna say no. Yes, I think that'd be too far. He doesn't have the charisma, I think, unfortunately, of fortunately, of Donald Trump. So I think we're safe from that one. But I'm going to stop talking about it just to be safe. Yeah, let's not will that one into existence by accident. Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys has passed at 82. Oh my gosh. Brian Wilson. For some reason, I associate the Beach Boys with, oh God, what was the book I read? Anyway, I associate them with Charles Manson. What? Because of that book, Chaos, that I read a while ago about Charles Manson. He hung out with one of the Beach Boys. It might have been Brian Wilson, but I don't want to slander the dead. He hung out with one of them quite a bit. Sorry, that is what my brain immediately associates with the Beach Boys over their music. So, I shouldn't bring that up on the day he dies, though. That's a little messed up. Well, you just did. Well, okay, then to be fair, read something else about him. In 1991, Wilson told people his father's abuse... Oh, okay, I picked a bad one. Oh, darn it, Peter. Let's see. Something positive. He felt really good. He felt really good these days, he told people. The whole year has been very emotional, and what do you call the word sentimental? So he went out on a high note. I was waiting for a text back and I didn't order it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry.
I texted you back like 10 minutes after you texted her.
I know, I didn't notice. I will order it now. I don't think she's happy. Oh, I wonder why. Okay. Now all we have is milk love. There you go. That's all I'm gonna have if I don't order this food. What the frick? Hey Kendall. Wait, can you come back for a sec? Wait, but what do you want? Okay. I think I know what she wants. Do you want a drink? Okay. Do I want a drink? No, I guess I'm good. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ordering food on this app. They're constantly trying to push their like they have like some subscription service now you can get through Uber and Postmates. What's that? No, I just forgot because I'm doing something else. Oh my gosh, I can't order this. Why? Kevin Love is a future NBA Hall of Famer, son of Stan, brother of Mike, and Stan, Kevin's dad, was Brian's caregiver. Okay. There we go. It's gonna let me. There it is. Okay. Placed. You did it. I did it. So now I'm not in trouble? No! Okay. What was I doing? Talking about the death of a person? Oh, yeah. Let's move on. Jeez, I was talking about Charles Manson, and this guy looks a lot like him in the next story. Mule-riding Kentucky man accused of unleashing raccoon in bar after being turned away. You didn't know Kevin Love was related to the Beach Boys. I don't even really know who Kevin Love is outside of the description Live and Sleazy just gave. Al Jardine and David Marks. The chat moved it. Are still alive. There's still some Beach Boys going. But this guy's going to jail because of all of the raccoon crimes he's committed. A Kentucky man known by locals as Cowboy Cody was taken into custody after he allegedly released a raccoon into a crowded bar. Is there a video? Did somebody pop out their camera in time? Doesn't look like there is, tragically. According to authorities, 40-year-old Jonathan Mason Murray of Kentucky was arrested because he plopped a raccoon in a bar. Officers with Murray Police Department responded, okay, they're not giving us enough raccoon details here. I need to know what kind of ransacking this raccoon did. The bartender at the business involved in the incident spoke to the New York Post, telling the publication that Mason had apparently trapped a raccoon earlier in the day on his farm. He'd been carrying it around with him. Okay, what did he do? What happened, though? What did this raccoon get up to in the bar? Don't they know what we want to know? It was more scared than anything, Hafner said, in regard to the animal. Yeah, I bet. He told the publication that they tried to get the raccoon, and they were bitten, and it required a rabies shot. She was able to corner the raccoon with a towel and safely return it outside. Well, that's nice. I'm no city slicker. I'm a Kentucky girl. I had no problem catching him. They might have had a little bit of a problem. It sounds like they got bit. That's just part of the raccoon process. You don't understand handling animals, let alone tens of thousands of rats. Tens of thousands, or a couple. Which is it? You don't understand handling animals of any amount in a wall or otherwise, unlike some of us. Non-city slickers. Some of us are rural wall folks. That's not a thing, Peter. That's, you're in a city in a wall. But the wall is more than a city. It's rural. And it's a city. Okay. Olympic athletes say pro-doping enhanced games are a betrayal and could lead to deaths. Athletes and IOC jointly condemn enhanced games. There's a new controversial sporting event where competitors are encouraged to use performance-enhancing drugs, warning it could result in long-term health consequences or even deaths. It also was an old SNL sketch. The all drug Olympics. But, you know, what we're learning is given enough time, all comedy premises just become reality. So I should really be careful. You better be careful. Stop saying stuff about Weinstein becoming president. Scientists warn enhanced games could kill athletes. Oh, yep. Just to confirm that there's multiple articles about this. I guess it's real. That is worrisome. Man 21 shoved entire USB cable up his penis in risky sex act as doctors issued a warning. A young man got a USB cable lodged in his penis after inserting it for sexual pleasure. Did he get it out? Wait a minute. Safety scroll? In a few years, Is It Cake or Is It Butthole will also be on Fox. Oh, God. We can only hope that it won't be. They decided to take him to surgery, put him under general anesthesia, and set a camera up his urethra alongside the cable so they could carefully pull it out without causing too much damage. What if that was what he was into all along? What if they thought they were saving him from a fetish, but the fetish was getting saved through your penis via robot? I get it. You do? I mean, I kind of get it. You kind of get it. I don't really get it. Yeah, but you kind of get it. What is the article? What is this article? The Life and Death of Hideo Kojima. I have to like read this by scrolling up to bounce this ad. That's how ads are now. This is just a full ass bio article of Kojima. Let's just really quick hit Control F and search for hit Control F and search for Fiona. Nope, she's not in there. Just as a fan, I wanted to see if he had a Fiona name drop. Damn it, no Fiona name drop in the Kojima Life retrospective. But what about that one time he tweeted at her? Oh well. R. Kelly's attorneys filed for immediate release from custody, alleging officials solicited inmate to murder him. R. Kelly's legal team has filed an emergency motion for his immediate release, claiming that his life is in danger. In Tuesday's filing, Kelly's attorneys claim that they have explicit evidence that officials solicited an inmate to murder him while in custody. Officials did. Oh, so they're putting the guards on trial. Yeah, well, hey, if I'm not in favor of our prisons being like lawless death dungeons, where inmates can just be like sexually assaulted and stabbed all the time. But I'm not going to look too carefully into the R. Kelly issue. What a sadist. Indeed, what a sadist he is. Allegedly. Is it alleged? I don't think it's alleged anymore. Splitgate 2 director refuses to apologize for Make FPS Great Again. Then apologizes anyway. Wait, what? Splitgate 2. Splitgate 2 1047's Halo with Portals just launched last week, marked by an announcement of a Battle Royale mode at Summer Games Fest. But while that should have been all happy and stuff, there's been 3 different controversies, mixed reviews, disappointed fans, and a game community divided between those who support the studio's actions and those who don't like Trump references in their game's promotion. I don't even know what this game is, but I can imagine a desperate social media manager trying to drum up interest in a game by making this a controversy, I guess. Is Splitgate 2 any good? Oh, you gotta play Splitgate. It's like, well, they said it's like Halo with Portals. No, it's more like, it's more like Marvel Rivals when Dr. Not Doom, Dr. Magic, yeah, you know, the magic sort of circle guy. It's like that. But if there was no cooldown on that ability. Plus Halo. Strange. You just said the other thing with way more words, Peter. I put my own unique spin on it. I'm a huge fan of Mr. Doctor. Dr. Mr. Okay. Wait, that's an Adventure Time character. No, that was Mrs. Girlfriend. That was Dr. Girlfriend. Oh, you're right. Joey Chestnut bunning for hot dog Joey Chestnut bunning for hot dog return in talks with MLE, Major League Eating. Isn't he kind of the only famous eater other than the guy from Japan, whose name I can't even remember now? Leading me to believe that Joey Chestnut is the only famous eater. Seems like if you're the Major League Eating Company, Kobayashi, yes, exactly. There'd be 2 people you'd feel like you gotta sign. Kobayashi and Joey Chestnut. No offense to all the other professional eaters, but there's limited celebrity in the field, I think. Did Nathan drop him because he did a different competition? He got dropped by someone, we read this story before, a different story. He got dropped by a hot dog company, Nathan's, I guess, because he was eating like an Impossible hot dog. He was sponsored to eat an Impossible hot dog and did like an Impossible hot dog competition. So there was all sorts of controversy. Oh my God, how troubling. Well, he might be back on top of Major League Eating, because you can't keep a good guy who can eat over 100 hot dogs in whatever 60 seconds. I think it's quite that. Well, you know, he can eat hot dogs like Pac-Man. If Pac-Man ate hot dogs and was really fast, he's like the little squirrely shark guy from Marvel Rivals. You've got to learn the name of Marvel Rivals characters if you're going to use them for analogies. He's like the dog shark from Marvel Rivals, but because he eats things with his ability. But if the ability had no cooldown, and the shark guy ate hot dogs, it's Jeff the Land Shark. He's like that. Why are all your analogies Marvel Rivals based? Well, I played a couple rounds in the wall with the rats. The rats can play first-person shooting games. Enough of them, if you set a controller down, they can writhe over anything, make all sorts of stuff happen. Someone shared "Inside My 50th Birthday" from Diddy. Wait, is this real? Holy shit, this has a way more sinister vibe. Oh god. It's like a fucking nightmare. Oh. I've never cut away from a thing and then been like, and then Peter's face has been less bad than the thing. Oh yeah, are we sure that the lizard people think it's silly? Yes. Some people just behave inhumanly while being human. Doesn't mean they're lizards, for better or worse. God. Ugh. Gross. It's pretty gross. The world can be gross. That's why we go to the wall. Was that Tom Cruise artsy orgy movie? Yeah, that was Eyes Half Shut. The long-awaited sequel. He put it in a time capsule. It was released post-mortem. Somehow filmed after his death. Eyes Wide Baby Oiled. That's more accurate. It's a more accurate title. And grosser. What's this? Democrats. I'll read it, don't worry. Democrats court Fox MLB analyst Adam Wainwright for congressional run. A Democratic group recently attempted to court former St. Louis Canadiens ace Adam Wainwright to run against Representative Ann Wagner. New Congressman Wayno. Wayno? Uh-oh, they're giving you ads for the wallpaper you already have because you searched it up, Case. You've destroyed your algorithm. A little bit of side news there. That's fine. Maybe I want a different color of this beautiful wallpaper that I think is good. That I like a lot. You like this a lot? Yeah. If you saw it in person, it really all comes together. I don't have any wallpaper in my wall. Other than the wallpaper scraps that the rats bring in. Ugh. Okay, there's a troubling thing here from Sinister Dev that he shared a couple days ago on the 9th, right before my birthday. Let me just scan it. Oh, it's Zateo. This might be too much of a bummer to end on, actually. This might be too weird of a thing to do right before sending it to the streets. So it's in the bin news thread, and we're just not watching it because it's, we'll watch it and then we'll watch the thing on Walmart Mountain Dew flavors. That'll fix it. That doesn't seem like a good plan at all, Case. Oh, he's sending it.
לא נרדם טוב בלי שאני רואה בתים קורסים בעזה. מה אני אעשה? עוד בתים, עוד מגדלים, שלא יהיה להם לאן לחזור.
אנחנו צריכים שיקרה האסון הזה.
Well, there's a different reason to not watch it, and it's just that the framing is too odd. Because we can't see the subtitles because of all of Case's crazy overlays. Yeah. And I can't read the subtitles fast enough to really let everybody know what's up. But if you're curious about what Sinister Dev shared, it is in the thread. Okay, just to top it off with Mountain Dew. Walmart is getting a new Mountain Dew flavor. We've got the details. It's dragon fruit. Oh, wait, no, it's not. They keep surprising us. After Honeydew finally making its long-anticipated release in the United States, we've got yet another scoop. Then it's not an ad. This isn't an ad. This is a scoop. What's the fucking flavor? What is it? Wait, they don't even tell us what the flavor is? Oh, it's dragon fruit. It is dragon fruit. It takes them a while to say what it is. I guess it's in the picture at least. Oh, good. It's dragon fruit. I've been waiting. Some of us have been waiting. For some of us, this is news. I've been waiting for this. I prayed for this, and it happened. Good for you, Peter. It is. If I left the wall, I'd be in line. But instead, I'll send the rats to raid their pantry. And I'll procure as much as I need. That's just stealing. Not when the rats do it. Then it's just harmless animal fun. What? I can't be blamed. It's not like people can control an army of rats with their thoughts. I don't really think you can, Peter. You're trying to freak me out by acting like you're some kind of wall mystic. It's not going to work on me. You're just a weird, sad man who lives in the wall with a couple of rats. Couple thousand. Whichever. Okay, that's all the time we have. That is it for today. In case you can't handle the wall. You can't handle the rats. But that's okay. Because you'll have no choice once he's in there. And he'll be in there very soon. We now send it to the streets to wrap the stream up. Bye-bye, everybody. Darn it, these glasses aren't my usual prescription. I can't see for shit. But I don't know where the other ones are. It's the worst. Whoa, nobody's there yet. It's the worst when you gotta use your backup glasses, but I guess sometimes you got no choice. I'll be squinting and straining all day. 7 opinions already in the tank. You've been some busy little bees. Just know I've got a new rule. If the same guy shows up twice, I'm gonna fan his ass away. It's simply a time-saving technique. I have no choice. But exclamation point trip is how you send me an opinion. There's no limits and no rules, other than don't send me crazy racist shit that will make me sad. Or the other ists that make me sad. Exclamation point trip is how you send me your thoughts. There's already too many thoughts waiting for me to even frickin' handle. So let's see who wants to talk to me. 1 second. While I set this bad boy up. Alright. Yes, you there. My name is Trippy B. Would you like to talk to... Where is he? Where is this guy? Hey, Trip. It's me, September, the calendar salamander. Come on, you know. What? March. Have you been checking your calendar lately? 'Cause if you do, I will bleep. Bleep. You trying to curse? No, I'll bleep. Bleep. It's a thing I do. Bleep. What is it? It's just a thing I do. I have a calendar in my bush, mostly because the hamster I live with brought it in. Huh? Oh, that's weird? What I just said is weird? No, that's fine, man. That's good. That's good. You have a friend? No, I have an enemy who's also my accountant and happens to be a hamster. I'm nervous. I'm gonna go. I made him nervous. That's my bad. I was trying to be a chill guy. Alright. Who else? Who else wants to talk to me? Yes, you there. Play the sad music for me immediately, please. Oh my god. What? You don't get to call for that. Hey, Trip. Even though I may come off as the total jerk, calling spadies spadies, I honestly love to hang out. I love to hang around at the park. It's fun to loop-de-loop twist Stewie, you're banned. Oh no, the fan again. Ah, the fan. You're I've tricked you. And now you're going to send me on a fun adventure with the fan. Respond to me, you son of a bitch. What? What? No, no! I decide when I do the fan. Yes. Okay. Got his ass, I think. For sure got his ass there. Alright, you there. What the fuck? Hi, Drip. It's me, Alternate Universe Bradstein. Oh my. I came to this dimension via this whole sliders thingy. Did you know this is the only reality where Trump won the election? You guys are boned. Gotcha. You got the bad reality. In my reality, Rob Schneider went into politics. And Rob Schneider is president. He didn't go into movies. It's so crazy that here he's Adam Sandler's 6th most popular friend. Because in my reality, he's the president. That does not sound much better. It's really good. He still does all of his catchphrases. What even are his catchphrases? I'm a gigolo. Just kidding, I'm the president. That's a popular one. You are not me. Yeah, I am. I'm the opposite of you, though. I live inside. I only go inside. You're outside currently. Ah! No! No! All right. Fine. I don't entirely trust that that's alternate reality me. But that's fine. Who else? Who else wants to talk to me? Boy, that Rob Alvey. Yes, hello. What a total poser. Everyone knows he's a criminal. He has a criminal record. It's been kept in public, and yet he dismisses it. All right? Also, have I told you he got banned from the American Coaster Enthusiasts? And has held a grudge against you and them ever since? Nope, didn't know that. Well, that's all I came to say. I agree with you, I'm a fan. Agree with me, I withhold all of my agreements at every point. I'm purely a funnel for opinions. Okay. Glad I clarified that. Yes, let's see. Let's get the next one out here. Yes, you there. I'm Trippy D. What the fuck?
I'm the party man! I'm the party man! Party man! I am the party man! Give me a party! Give me a party!
Settle the fuck down! What did you come to say? Are you not going to talk unless you have your music? I was called!
I'm called to party. We still got MKs. Where's he at? I want to party with him. So hard and wet. Yeah. That's what I'm known for. Me, I'm party man. Ah! Party!
What is that party about you? What makes you party man?
I'm the number one party man! I'm the party man, the only! Or should I party up you? Trip? Like you party. Party me, the party man. I'm party man. I'm party man. I'm party. Something's happening to my heart. Trip.
Thanks for the opinion. Okay. I guess wearing a little hand turkey makes you a party man. Which I didn't know. Alright, yes, you there? Hello, Trip. Mountain Man Mike here. What is going on with you this time? I find it interesting so many people believe that there are lizard people trying to overthrow the government. One of those two little guys below you. There's no hard evidence of this. They're my friends, ignore them. Yet there are mountains, man's mics, of evidence that the gray aliens are shaving Sasquatches in our ongoing war with them. Why do people avoid the truth, Trip? Oh yeah, you're the guy with the complicated war with Sasquatches that are shaved aliens. Also, there are snake people, not lizard people. So get it right. Wait, that you're fighting or in general? No time to explain. If you have to ask, I'm not here to educate you. I'm here for an opinion. I love you. I'm a big fan. He loves me. Okay. Yes, you there. Hey, Trip. Yes? Tickle my pickle. Trip. Please. I'm so close. You speak up. I'm so close. What? Tickle my pickle. Oh, Jesus. I'm at the tail end of an amazing style scavenger race. Hunt. Race or a hunt? The final quest is to get a sexy street anchor to tickle his pickle. Why do you have to put it that way? Your whole body's a pickle. It's not in my pocket. No, you're not allowed to see it. I'll share the prize with you. Don't ask what it is, but I'll share it. Psst, Trip. Yes, you've already got my attention. Psst, tickle my pickle. Your whole body's a pickle. Incorrect. I'm a giant block of cheese. With a pickle. With a shifting, translucent pickle core. So the core is pickle. The core is the absence of cheese. It's pickle shaped. That is the essence of my being. My pickle is still my genitals. Okay, I figured. Goodbye. What? No, not the fan. Please tickle my pickle. Big fan. This is a Kool-Aid is the jar versus the fluid thing. I agree. I think he's being a little pedantic. To me, he looked like a pickle. It's like pornography in the sense that he wanted me to do pornography, and if I was doing it, I would know it's pornography. All right. Who else is out here with an opinion for me? Trippy V. I'm sensing someone specific, but can I find them? 1 second. A doot 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 doot. All right. Sorry, everyone. Just looking for this guy. He's here. There he is. There he is. Yes, you there. Hey, Trip, it's your boy, Rory Blarney Stone. Why does everybody wait so long to talk? Pushing my new mixtape, Blarney Flock of Flame. It's $5, and I worked really hard on it. Could you check it out? But one thing, once you grab it, is you gotta buy it. It's Hot Fire Dog. I've got a CD right here to sell you. I got a whole stack if you want to sell them to your friends. It's come to this, Rory? Come on, it's right here. Buy it now before anybody else has a chance to. Unreleased. Yet. But till now. Till I talk to you about it. You're just selling CDs in a park, Rory. This is... You used to make music, man. I still do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Come on. You're making this sad when really, it's a huge business opportunity. Talk to my hamster accountant. Obviously, I'm a fan, so I will take one, but I won't pay more than $300 for one. Holy shit! Oh yeah, of course. All right. Yeah, let's go do that right now. Be a huge fan too. How much are CDs worth? I've lived in a park for quite a while, so not entirely sure. All right. Yeah, his style lately is see-through. He kind of needs to update his look. He's been see-through for a bit. Yes, you there?
Hey. I'm Case's background. I'm his wallpaper.
You don't really... One second, I have to fix one thing really quick. Everything's going to look crazy for a second. There's an eclipse happening. That's a crazy eclipse, right? What the fuck, man? Sorry, that's past now, so ignore that. That's just a localized eclipse to only this park. That's this thing that happens here. Who knows why?
Okay, I don't care.
All right.
I want to talk about that debate. I'm a beautiful background.
You don't really look like Case's wallpaper.
Well, I'm just part of it. Like, obviously, I had to leave most of me back in Case's room. But I took as much as I could to come here and say, fuck you, Card King. Fuck you.
Whoa, take it easy.
How dare you? I look fucking good. I work out. An artist made me. I'm beautiful. Fuck you.
I can't tolerate that kind of discouraging language to my viewers. I
don't care what you'll tolerate. You can't blow me away. I'm wallpaper. Oh, wait, you can. Oh, no, that's super easy to blow me away. No!
Use just tiny floating scraps of wallpaper. It was really easy. I don't think that's what the request was for. Card King will get our wallpapers under control. I'm on your side. I think it looks like ass. I mean, I've got real trees here. What do I need with a goddamn wallpaper? Alright. There's people here.
Oh my god! Happy birthday, Kay!
Oh my god, she's got no body!
Yeah! Here you go!
No!
Oh my god, this is weird. Very strange.
Whoa, I got
See
cookies!
that biker just go past me?
That's
This is
nuts!
Crazy.
This is crazy!
Anyway, happy birthday.
Whoa! There's a lot of cookies. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you don't have
Thank
to eat
you.
it all at once, but if you want to, by all
Eat them all on stream, you say?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Thank you. I'm just checking to see if anybody's around. I'm keeping these cookies. Nobody tell Case. She made a mistake. She gave them to Trip. They're mine now. Yes! Free fucking cookies. Show cookies. Show off my gold. My golden cookies. I refuse to show who sent them. Crumble! I said it, darn it. They're crumble cookies. Which I'm 4 of them. I'm gonna gain some park weight. I'm gonna gain a little bit of park weight. Okay. Wow, we made it through the whole song. That's new. Okay. Yes, you there. Hey, Trip, it's me, Kendall. Tell Case I texted him, he didn't answer. Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend. Is that like a Kendall telegram? Did she pay someone that looks nothing like her to come tell me that? Yes, you there. Oh. Hey. Noticed the wallpaper came by. Crumb, what do you want? Well, I've always said real men apologize, and they're not afraid to. Can I get some, thank you, confidence building music? I want to do the greatest apology of all time. Listen, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that why is the wind so snow? All right. Who else wants a piece of Trip today? Yes, you there.
Trip. I'm alternate universe Rob Alvey. In my universe. Yeah.
That time I blew him away with the power of my voice. Wait a minute, what if he really was alternate universe Rob Alvey? Oh God, what if I've made a horrible error? No, that's how he gets you, Trip. That's how he worms his way back into my mind. I can't let the guilt for what could be a decent Rob Alvey from another universe deter me from hitting the fan button when he shows up. Alright. Let's see who else is out here and willing to talk to me. What the fuck is happening here?
Meow. 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 Meow.
You're saying you're Trip from the cat dimension here to tell me that in our dimension we don't have Rob Alvey. Get out of here. He did sound like me at the end there. Okay. We're almost done, guys. and yes, and anybody. Let's see. Who else wants to talk to me? Yes, you there? Okay. Trip, before I say anything, does this ring a bell? Tell me if this rings a bell.
Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy.
Stop. This is the part of my life I don't want to remember.
Trip, it's us. It's your old ska band from high school.
Yes, I remember, Mitchell.
Remember when you used to pick it up?
Mitchell, we didn't end on good terms. You know as well as I do. Come on.
We want you back, man. We're ready to start making more Despacito covers.
I'd really love to point out that I wasn't in high school when we did that. This timeline doesn't track. That was our later work, Mitchell.
But remember the good times? The high school times? When we covered mariachi bands, but ska style?
Mitchell, you died in a bus accident. You're being kept alive purely by the power of ska. It's not healthy, man. We have to let you go. You've become dark and twisted in your immortal ska form.
Play the ska with me.
No. Mitchell, you don't want to live this way. Let go of this mortal coil. You're trapped.
No one understands, Mitchell. The power of ska will keep me alive. Spanish infusion ska forever!
He used to be a good guy. All right. We're so close. We're almost done. I only see a couple more opinions wandering around out here. If I can find them, though. If I can even find them, though. Damn it. Where is this opinion? There he is. I hope. Yeah, there he is.
Hey, Trip, it's me, your old pal, Macho Man, Randy Savage's ghost.
Well, you're looking very solid today. Not translucent at all.
Listen, I'm here to tell you that I'm a little disappointed with the state of things in the world now, yeah.
I'm a little disappointed with how you sound.
Come on, I'm a ghost.
Well, it's not that close. Come on, you can do better.
Listen, after I sacrificed myself to defeat Jesus in a steel cage match to stop the rapture, I thought everything would be hunky-dory while oh yeah. But apparently the world's having lizard people problems. I hate lizard people, Trippy B, and let me tell you something. Big fan. Oh, yeah.
He's Ghost Randy Savage, so it only has about 40% of the juice of living Randy Savage, which is still a lot compared to many. Okay. I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up. All right. Yes, you there. Hey, Trip, it's me, Sliders Reality, Harold and Kumar. What? In our reality, every other burger chain sells sliders, and White Castle sells regular-sized burgers. Okay, that's all I got. Great to see you. Big fan. Was he supposed to be both? I had questions for you. He slid right through a portal and out of here. I'll never be able to ask. Okay. So close. Yes, you there. Hey, Trip, it's Cool Cumber from G4. All right. I'm here to come out for the people who copied me after Cassim told everyone not to. Where is Cassim anyway? Well, he's working like a number of jobs, sort of doing serious production work, more or less. Why do you know that? Well, I asked Case. You guys ever gonna do that call-in show again? Maybe. If I force him to. If I make him. No, that sounds evil, actually. I guess not, but maybe. Okay. Cool Cumber's a cool guy, he gets it. Yes. Yes. Just a second, just finding this guy. Yes, you there. JD Vance here to say how great things are going in LA still. Still better than Hogan. I know who JD Vance is, and it's not you. It's Case. No, I'm JD. I dyed my hair white to seem more like an elder statesman. It's a little fun fact for all of you. Fun fact for you, Dank Sauce just raided JD, so get the fuck out of here. What? I'm the VP. Let's talk about Gaza like I did on Theo Von. I don't listen to podcasts. I listen to the whistling of the trees. Dank Sauce, thank you so much for the raid. Sincerely appreciate it. Hope you had a great stream. We're almost done here as well, so I'll pay your stream for your raid forward. As soon as I talk to this last little monster or person, I guess I shouldn't assume. Yes, you there. Hey, Trip, it's me. It's me, a rat. Kind of a ventriloquist rat. The only cheese I like is on a pizza. Lower? You're floating kind of high there. My favorite toppings include bacon, peps, sausage, that is. Okay. Did you know rats are banned in Canada? That's terrible. Big fan. Thanks, Trip. Oh, two more showed up. Yes, you there. It's Kamala Khan. I believe the first woman president is going to be trans Donald Trump. Well, I don't like that. In a number of ways. And also you're Matt Damon. What? Oh. Okay.
Hey Trip, it's me, a perfect stopping point to this segment. Credits roll.
The segment is over, but not because you said so, because we're out of opinions, monster creature.
No, I'm stopping point. It's time to stop.
Not because you said so, though, because the streets are out of opinions. That's the way it works. I make the rules around here. Not that I'm the arbiter of this reality and it's all a dream. Everything that's happening is totally real, but because that's just the way it works. Okay, I'll see you all soon. I'm Trip Bradstein. Thanks for your opinions. Bye-bye. It's getting hot in the studio. Hope it's cool around those streets. We can only hope. Trip, you gotta send your opinions away. He kept his opinion out. There it goes. Trip, stop infiltrating my reality, Trip. Alright. Let's find someone to raid over Trip's old ska music from his band. That did Spanish-infused ska music. Looks like Danny's on. We're gonna raid Danny Plotz. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. Sincerely appreciated. What a stream, what a time to be alive. We'll be back on Friday with maybe The Wall. We'll see how crazy The Wall prep gets. I gotta prep some stuff before I go into this Wall. But definitely, music segment if you guys want it, the Secret Friday segment, and whatever else ends up happening. You know the drill. Stay safe out there. Have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday. And say hi to Danny for me. It's we'll just say a case raid. I just keep it simple. Sometimes, you know, when we raid with character names, it probably is a little confusing and disorienting for the person that I'm raiding, because they don't know who any of you are.
Oh, do they know who you are? Sorry, I ate a robot.
What?
Sorry, I ate a robot. It keeps coming up. Oops. I'm eating Waymos. There's not even a person in them, which is the best part usually. Not that I eat people. I'm just a little guy.
Okay, Pepito, thanks for hanging out. Say hi to Danny for me. It's a case raid. And again, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
I got no time for a secret stream. I gotta get this robot out of me.